All right, so last session of 2020. It's been a crazy, wild ride so far, as you've seen. We decided in this session to play basically right up to the 12-5 mark for halfway. And now we have the decision. You know, we're behind, so we have the decision to just bail out and quit or keep on going. So we're going to go over a hand review of all the pots, 10K or bigger, that went to showdown. There was a lot of pots that were big that didn't go to showdown that were quite interesting, but hey, can't share those with y'all. So without further ado, we're going to look at one table, starting from the smallest pots to the biggest, and then we're going to switch to the other table. So let's go. First hand, we've got the Queen 3 of Hearts. We 3-bet. He calls, flop top pair. I decide to check this time. Goes check, 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 check. River 10. All right, here we're going to go for some value and bet like 30%. He calls, and he calls with ace-8. All right, so good. Yeah, that worked out. If I checked, he probably would have just checked back. We would have lost, wouldn't have made that extra money. All right, we got ace-4 now. We're calling a raise. It's okay flop. Ace-high, still good most of the time. Check call, turn a deuce. Now we got a gutter ball. Hey, betting again. We don't love that, but he could still be bluffing. Well, now we don't really care that much because we got a straight, but I'm not going to bet. Always check. He's over-betting. All right, what do you got? The 10-8. Okay, can beat that. A bluff. This will be a theme. There's a lot of that. All right, let's get the Queen 7 suited. This session, I mean, I don't want to tell you yet, but it's crazy. It was a wild one. It was more action than you've ever seen. So 3-bet pot, I'd like to check back this flop. Now he bets big on the turn. Overbets the fucking pot. So I call. And this is an interesting spot on the river where the deuce pairs and he checks. And I'm like, do I want to value bet this queen? I was thinking for a while and I was like, fuck it. Let's just check it back. And I don't know. He might have called me with ace-9. Who knows? He had the 9 of hearts, so maybe not. I don't know. Blocker effects and shit. Call a raise with king 5. Flop the top pair. Very nice. Check call. Turn blank. Check. He bets. Of course, we're going to call 2/3. And the river queen, I mean, it hits ace-10, 9-10. Over betting. I think I have too good a hand here. I'm going to call and look at the bad news. He's got the jack. Okay. Good for him. 3 jacks with an ace kicker. Okay. Now we got the deuce 3 of clubs. Raise the bouton. Flop nice. 3 3s. All right. What's he going to do here? He's going to check. And then we're going to bet small. He calls. And turn is a 5. Okay. We still got the best hand with 3 3s. Now we're going to go for whole pot. Lots of draws out there. 2 flush draws and straights and all that kind of shit. Shenanigans. Now the 9 on the river. Fuck. Well, I'm not fucking checking it. I'm going to bet for value. And he raised. That's not good. Not folding. Oh, what the hell? He turned a 5 into a bluff. That's interesting. Or did he? I don't know. Was that a value bet? I don't know. Trying to get me to fold a 3? I don't know, man. I don't know. Here we go. Raise with the king 9. He calls. Bet the flop. He check raises. Of course, we peel with the king 9. Turn an 8. He checks. All right, we'll just check it back. And the river is our gin card. We hit the 9. Sweet. He leads. We got a raise for value. He re-raises. We're like, oh, fuck. Got to see this one. And he's got the old 6-7 offsuit, pure gutter ball with no fucking heart or diamond or nothing in his hand. Just straight fucking gutter. Okay. Jacks on the button. He 3-bets. Fuck yeah, let's go. 4-bet. Okay. New deuce 6-9. I'm going to go cuckoo in this hand and just bet it all. Bet it all. Hope to get called by a 9. Will he call? He'd call with a 9. And he doesn't have a 9. He's got aces. Okay, well, let's hit a jack one time. How about that? No? Yeah, never mind. We're all in. We don't win those ones like that. He's done that 3 times. We haven't done that yet. Maybe the second half, if there is one. All right, queen 9 of hearts, raise. He calls. He 3-bets, sorry. And we have a 3 straight 3 flush against a small bet. You got to peel one time in a 3-bet pot. Turn our gin card. We've got queens. Now we're going to look for some value. Certainly going to bet here with the queen 9. He calls. And river, I got a little over pot, so I want to get it all in and get some value. Maybe he has a jack and pays it off. Aces again? Holy fuck, dude. What the hell, man? When he has aces, I always have something. That's not fun. Okay, now we got queen jack of spades. Going to certainly 3-bet and call the 4-bet. And now we flop a flush draw. Okay, with 2 overcards. Check. He bets small. I'm going to go for the small raise one time here, eh? Every once in a while you can do that, and I'm certainly not check raising to fold, and he's got fucking queens. So this is an interesting one. I got 2-1. I got 33% equity. Now I have none, And I would have lost anyway if I check call because it came deuce jack, and I would have made deuces full of jacks. So just like max torture there. At least it wasn't the flush in the pair, in the trips. Okay, so I think we're going back to the other table now. Oh, no. This is still the same table, big pot. I got the 3-bet with the king. I check. He bets. I call. Check. Why do the pulling when the donkey will do the pushing or whatever the hell. Why do the push when the donkey will do the pulling, I guess. Check, call. Now there's 32K out there. I check. He bets it all. I'm not fucking folding the king. There's no way. All right, well, he has another bluff. He has the 10-9 high. Okay. Picked up a nice pot there. 9-5 now. I think we're going back to small pots, yeah. Go ahead and c-bet the flop. Make the straight on the turn. Sometimes we check it back. We did this time. He bets pretty big size. I'm just going to call. I mean, I could raise, but fuck it. Just call. And see nothing. Yeah, he wouldn't have called anyways if we raised, right? So didn't miss no value there as it turned out. King, queen, I 3-bet. Going to bet this flop small. He calls, turns a 7. Check, he checks. River blank. King high could be good. He could have worse hands. And he does, by a nose. He checks back to king jack. All right. I could have lost that pot if he went bet, right? So happy to pick that one up. 9-8, raise the bouton. He calls, and all right, we got bottom pair. He checks, I'm going to bet. And he calls. And now we've got the straight on the turn, but, you know, at the idiot end again. The idiot end of the straight. So we'll check this one back on the river. See what happens. Maybe pick up a value bet on the river. River's shit. Now we have the fucking board, but we do have the 9 of diamonds, so I'm going to pay this one off and see if he's got a king. He's got a king. He does not. He was trying to snaggle away half the pot from me. Going to 3-bet the 6-5 this time, because fuck it. That's literally what I thought. I was like, oh, 6-5, 3-bet. Let's do it. Cool. And, yeah, I don't have nothing, so I check. He checks. I check. He checks. And now, I can't win by checking, so we're going to throw a bet out there, and we're going to get the bad news, because he, in fact, does have the top pair ace. So, set the trap, and we fell into that one. Queen 5, raise the button. Flop is very nice for us. We have the 3-5s with a good kicker. I'm going to bet. Now the deuce on the turn. We've got to size up a little bit and bet pot. He's calling. And the river 6 blank again. Bet pot one more time. He calls, and he's going to have ace no kicker. All right. 3-bet the 10-7 suited. There's the 7. Hello. Okay, I'm going to like that. Now the jack on the turn. I mean, I could bet again, but play a little tricky, check it. Now that's a bad river card. Could have a 4, I guess, but we're not going to fold for 9K. We're going to see what he's got. And he fucking hit the 6. Mannaggia la Madonna. Shit. All right. Now we got ace jack. Open it up. T3 bets. We 4-bet. He calls. And there we've got the aces with the jack kicker, so we're going to bet. Got the jack of hearts, too, just in case. He checks. Going to bet again. Hope that he jams and we win. I mean, I don't know if... Yeah, all right. That'll work. Shit. No 10, please. How about that? No 10. Okay. Phew. Yeah. All right. Let's take a look at the next hand then. All right. This might be the last one. I called with the 8-10. Okay. I checked the flop, and he bets over pot on the flop. He does that sometimes with his C-bets. I call. Now I hit gin one time. Let him do his fucking crazy monkey 4-bet pot fucking thing. Overbet monkey shit. Just call. Hope nothing bad comes on the river. Sweet. We have the pure nuts. Check, and hope he does some dumb shit. Bonkers. All right. He fucking went for it. And we're going to think about it, and we're going to call. And he had the old 8-deuce. So this session was a wild one. I was stuck in just a 279-hand session. I was stuck 200,000 with, like, after the first 200 hands, losing with, you know, the coolers that you saw. They up against aces with jacks, aces with a queen, queen jack of spades versus queens. Like, 3 buy-ins there. Boom, 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 boom. I was down 5. And ended up, after he bluffed off several, we ended up winning a buy-in on the session. So once again, we had a couple smallish coolers go our way. You know, the ace-jack versus the ace-10. And we had the queen-5 against his ace-3. But, yeah, I mean, listen, you just got to be happy to take a win. If we win one buy-in every session, if we continue the match going forward, that would do the trick. So, I don't know. I guess positive result, right? What you're gonna do, I mean, especially when you get out of the hole when you're down 200K. So chalk it up in the win column.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. This is High Stakes Feud. Daniel Negreanu versus Doug Polk, and the second half of the feud begins now. My name is Jeff Platt. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Joined today by Brent Hanks and Brent. We are back.
There we are, baby. Happy New Year, everyone out there in the chat. The feud is back. Daniel Negreanu is going to deliver today, Jeff.
Today is the day. I mean, we could say the comeback started at the end of 2020, but I think New Year, fresh start to the High Stakes Feud. We're kicking off the second half today with two tables of 200, 400, heads up, no limit Texas Hold'em on WSOP.com. And we will be playing 25,000 hands. Brent, when I've mentioned the overall plan for the feud in the past, I say, the overall plan is to play 25,000 hands, but the losing player will have an opt-out after 12,500 hands at the halfway point. Daniel Negreanu had that option, Brent, but he is staying in the mix.
Not going to quit. He's not going to quit at all at any point. That's at least what he's told us. He's on record of saying that. We're going to see this thing through to the finish. 25,000 hands. And by the way, Jeff, they are due to head back inside the Poker Go studio at some point. They are going to play live. We're trying to get that situated, try to get this thing sorted. We got this vaccine we're working with. Maybe we try and get vaccinated before we do it. We shall see. But either way, I am excited.
I'm excited as well. Yeah. Probably 2 more months or so of this challenge. We're going to try to get back onto a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. Brent and I will be here with you hopefully for the majority of the way, and we are so excited. We genuinely missed you guys in the chat. Brent and I have been talking offline about that. So what's up to Steve, to Nicola, to Paps, to Lord Palace, to Chris, to McCartridge Boy. Yes, everybody did have to shave. More on that in just a little bit.
Oh, yeah, don't worry. Hear all about why Jeff had to shave. You're gonna hear all.
Don't worry. What is that, Pat? What is that, Patrick? And thank you guys so much for being here. So we are at that exact halfway point. 12,500 hands have been played. Doug Polk has a $770,000 lead, about 19 buy-ins. Brent, the buy-in for this one, 40K. You'll see if a player gets down to less than 40K, they will automatically top off to get back to 40K before the next hand begins. What do you say, Brent? We make a couple predictions to start the show. How will this session go? You lead us off.
All right. Well, by the way, this was suggested by one of our fans on Twitter. Yes. I don't know if you have the name pulled up in front of you, do you? I sure as shit don't, Jeff. I sure as shit don't. I am not prepared. I expected you to be. Either way, we love that suggestion. Thank you so much. You can follow
Thank you to Michael
Twitter.
Trod. You can follow us on Twitter at Jeff Platt at Buffalo Hanks.
There we go. So prediction time. I am going to go big or go home right now. All right, Jeff. I am predicting a massive Daniel Negreanu victory today. I'm not talking 2 buy-ins. I'm not talking 3 buy-ins, Jeff. I'm going to go 6 buy-ins today. I'm going to go $240,000 plus win today for Daniel Negreanu. It's a new year. It's a new day. 2021. Daniel Negreanu is going to get that fucking truck off the road, Jeff.
I'm going to take the route of slow and steady wins the race. Give me Daniel Negreanu plus $52,813.
52, so right on the 813. You're just going right down to the dollar.
Yep, we got plus 52,813. The predictions have been noted. We are underway.
It's already over.
Stakes. Doug, Daniel.
It's already over. Daniel just sat out. He's done. He's done.
He's back. He is back. Diana, hey Jeff. Any idea when Khaki T will be back? He calls the action a lot more than Brent. The drunk Hanks.
Oh, that's great.
And then along those
That's a good
lines, Della says, will there be actual commentary this time? Just wondering. I don't know. You know, we haven't been here in a while. Not sure what you guys are used to. I know you had Remco Rinkema and Barstool Smitty join you guys last week. But Brent and I are excited to be back to kick off the second half.
I do apologize for that, by the way.
Oh, for sticking us all with Remco?
With Remco, you know, you got to see those bicycles in the background, hear all about his
cycling talk.
Instagram channel. Yeah. That's, you know, that's my fault.
It's on
Everyone
you.
can blame me for that. Yeah. And, you know, will we analyze hands today? Yeah, maybe. If we see some stuff that's interesting, it's really not the whole point of our stream, not for this show in particular. And there's
that overbet on table 2 is interesting. And Negreanu's call 2 pair is also interesting.
Beautiful.
A 15K pot for Daniel Negreanu.
Stone 0 hand there for Doug, too. Just 10-8, no pair, no draw, any way, stretch, shape, or form in that hand. Well,
Dan Watson, the biggest shock in that prediction was that Hanks knew what 6 times 40 was. I was thinking the same thing, Danny. When he said 6 buy-ins, I'm like, I really am curious as to what he's going to say.
I used my calculator on my phone. Okay. I had to punch that one in.
Because you had told us in our pre-show meeting that you might have gone even bigger to 340.
I was
when you
thinking
said 6 buy-ins, I was
340.
like, oh boy, here we go. He's going to say 6 buy-ins is 340.
Yeah. No, I was thinking maybe 340, but I'm going to dial it down. Let's be realistic. I mean, he's only going to win 6 buy-ins today.
Matt Band says Platt shaved and now he looks like a youth group counselor.
You do have that sort of creepy, maybe pedophile youth group look.
I don't think that's what he was implying. I just think he maybe said that I'd look like a youth group counselor. I don't know if the creepy pedophile part was implied there from Matt.
You know, but it's a clean shave.
I mean, yeah, nice. you know, Brent, I mean, when you have the opportunity to be on ESPN, I mean, sometimes you have to shave. And I was called up to World Series of Poker main event sideline reporting duty. Again, that's on ESPN, Brent. I don't know if I mentioned that. And so, you know, needed to break out the razor and the shaving cream, and here we are.
Now that's a thing, right? So on ESPN, you have to shave. That's you need to be very clean cut, right?
I mean, Stapes can pull off the beard on ESPN. We saw him do that a couple years ago. Meanwhile, more than 33K in the middle on table 2.
Oh, I'm dialed in there,
Action
baby.
pack start here. Polk with 23K behind.
I am dialed in here. He's got we have a 1-liner to a straight, obviously.
Spades did not come in.
Holy hell. Here we go. This could be one of these 6 buy-ins for Daniel if he wins this pot.
Right here, right now. And he does effectively rip it. Polk snap calls. Negreanu did have the 4 ball. And here we go.
Baby.
Daniel Negreanu wins about an 80K pot. This session has started off nicely for Kid Poker.
Oh, he had the whole world. He had the flush draw. He had the gutter ball. He just buried it on the turn. Holy shit, what a start for
checking out that replay.
Polk and Dan.
Polk led a little less than half pot. Negreanu made the call.
I love this Daniel O'Leary, by the way. Yeah, he drilled the nuts, the nutter butters, buried the biscuit, all the gravy right there on the turn. I love this guy, Daniel O'Leary, in the chat saying, has Hanks had a facelift? He's looking sleek.
Oh.
Wow. Wow. I actually gained 6 pounds on Christmas Day.
In one day.
Just one day. I went from 220 to 226 at the end of the night. I mean, that is pathetic.
Brent sent me a text the other day. Maybe it was Christmas Eve. And he's like, you know what? Cut alcohol out of the diet and had a salad today. But I'm back at it tomorrow. So it's like, it was the one day Brent Hanks diet.
Yeah. Well, you know, we all have our New Year's resolutions, and that was mine.
Yeah.
I wanted to have a nice, healthy day. You know, I have one goal pretty much every day. Yeah. And that one goal is just to wake up. All right. So
good
start. If I can meet that goal and achieve that goal, big things are going to happen, Jeff.
Okay.
Just wake up, man.
So just wake up and maybe, one healthy day a week.
Well, I mean, that was it. I got the healthy day out of the way there in January. So now I have the rest of the year where I can just become this mush of a man that I am.
Okay.
It's great.
Okay.
It's great.
Fantastic. 12K in the middle on table 1. DNegs takes it down with the 8s.
I mean, this is just special right here. What a start for Daniel Negreanu.
Matthew says Hanks and Platt have been with the poker Hanks and Platt have been with the poker, fun and entertaining. It's been great. Thank you, Matthew.
Love
Jay
that.
Stizzle, what's up, boys? Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you guys. CJ, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Chris came and loved this. I feel like I've gotten close to you, gentlemen. I love you guys. I even like Jeff. I'll take it, Chris. Thank you very much.
Love that. Chris,
Appreciate
I think, was
that.
with us just this past weekend, Jeff,
For
and we
PLO.
covered the Piolasis, the Polasis. That's the right way to say it.
Yeah, you almost said it the wrong way. Come on.
I almost did because I got fucked by Jay Nandez.
Yeah, Jay
and
Nandez
who
got
else
in
said
our
it
head.
poorly? Kevin Martin said it terribly. Yeah, we'll forgive him this time.
Just this one time. Brent and I will be back this Saturday on this very channel for the semifinals and the finals of the 10K Heads Up event, all part of the World Series of Poker Winter Online Circuit Series. And Brent, we have an online legend in the mix. That'd be Nicholas Astet. That'd be Lena 900.
Yeah, Nicholas Astet. He is a phenomenal player.
Astet. Yeah, just pronunciation clarification. Astet.
Right.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That's what I said.
Dario says, Happy New Year. Hey, Jeff, do you celebrate New Year's or do you hate it like Christmas? Do you not hate Christmas, Dario?
Well, I mean, that's debatable.
But it's over now. We got to move on from the holidays.
You know how excited Jeff is that Christmas is over?
I'm just, clarifying the point. It's just, it's over. We need to move on. Hope it was great, though, for everybody.
Yeah, the gang is back. Love this. That's from Armanali. I'm totally saying that wrong. Jeff and Brent, the gang is back. Vibes.
Love it. Love it.
I'm
Good
feeling
vibes
those
all
vibes.
around.
Yep.
Feeling the vibes, especially if Negreanu gets one here on table 1 with 20K in the pot.
Baby Dow. Let's do it again, man. Let's just not lose a pot. Sweep
It's
everything.
due for the Super Sun Run session.
Just do it. I mean, New Year, the Sun Run. Daniel's been saying it's
Goes
coming.
for
It's
all
on
of
its
it. The
way.
snap call by Doug Polk with the 10-9, and they both
on.
have 10-9.
Come on.
All right. Well, Polk was
on.
free rolling on the clubs.
It certainly was.
Okay.
Wow, what a
boy.
powerhouse. I mean, that's running pure right there for Daniel, though. He faded the club disaster. Both of
New
them
year,
turned the straight.
New life.
Yeah.
Shula says, are we going to have a one-sided commentary again? Yeah, probably, to be honest with you, Shula. Probably going to be pretty one-sided. But we acknowledge that Doug Polk has played well and is one of the best out there. So,
well, yeah, we know he's a living, breathing human being.
Jay Stizzle says, Hanks, do the Bills cover the 7 this Saturday, taking on the Colts in the playoffs?
I don't know about 7. I mean, listen, you're talking about the playoffs, man.
Yeah.
You're talking about teams getting down and dirty and playing their hearts out. The Colts have a tremendous defense. 7 is a lot of points, but that's a wild spread to me. If I had to bet it, which I can't do it. I'm all in on Buffalo all the time. But if I was forced to bet, or if I had no horse in the race, I would bet the Colts.
Okay.
But
you have a horse.
Yeah, I have a horse.
Yeah.
I have a horse, Jeff. I've never actually been on a horse, a real horse, and I'm from a huge farm town. I've never ridden a horse in my life.
Not even as a little kid.
Not even as a kid, man. I've never gotten up on a horse. And my dad was a big horse guy. He did the shows and rode around cones and stuff, barrels. He was a barrel racer. And horse. You ever been on a horse, Jeff?
Yeah. I'm from Texas. I'm real country guy.
I could see that. Yeah. You do
Real
a lot
country.
of horse riding with the youth group.
I didn't lead a youth group, don't now. Right. X says they will play until 25,000 hands. Yes, 25,000 hands total. Omnia says, hi, Jeff. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Omnia. I think Daniel goes up tonight, 175K. Okay, kind of in the middle of our predictions. Well, you guys in the chat, let us know what you predict for this very session.
Who's DB Wise? I'm seeing your message here, Costa V. Said that I sound like whoever DB Wise is. I realize that DB Wise sounds like you. All right. Well, hey, I'm gonna have to look that one up. Yeah, Dick Napkin is in the chat. Is that the real Dick Napkin? Is that really you, Dick? Huh.
Good to see you.
Yeah, love to see
Happy New Year.
Great name.
Yeah. Harry says, Jeff, you're the commentary voice of a god. That is way too kind. And Brent, you are a living legend. I do agree with that.
That's great. What's wrong with my voice? Is there a problem?
Yeah, I mean, you can't just take the compliment of living legend. It's not good enough
I'd
for you.
rather have a nice voice than be known as a living legend. You know, this is something that's interesting, Jeff. I just realized.
Yeah.
The two of us, we could actually sing if we wanted to.
Yeah, and harmonize.
Well, we could do a little song and dance.
What are you going to sing?
Well, I don't know, Chat.
Let
Is
us
there
know in
anything
the
in
chat.
particular?
Yeah,
I mean, we could give it a go.
Just no Christmas songs, damn it. Sorry, that was a little much.
That's why I love. See, we all know you hate Christmas. That's why I love this mic now that I'm rocking. I'm holding my own mic. It's heavier than shit. Look
it is actually a heavy mic. Yeah, powerful.
Really heavy.
Lots
and that's because I broke my mic stand. Yep.
What'd you do to break it?
I actually don't really know. I think I may have knocked it over, but it's broken. I can't put the mic in it. It's wobbling everywhere. It just doesn't work. Yeah. Well, hello, darkness, my old friend. We could do that. That's a little Simon Garfunkel.
Yeah. Probably be amazing.
I'm not great
with sheet
lyrics.
Music. Yeah, that's why. Like, we know the melody, the rhythm, the beat, but besides the Hello Darkness, be out on the rest of the actual
That's all
words.
I've got, really. Yeah. That's it. That is it.
Good evening, James. Hello to Derek. Hello, Cool Beans. What's up, Rick and Fizz? Good to see all of you again. We have missed you guys. We really have. No bullshit.
Oh, this is, this stream is unlike any other, really.
Yeah.
So many people in the chat. This is great. So many dedicated fans that have been back for all of these streams. By the way, 2 pair here for Coke Can Dan rakes in another nice pot on table 1, baby. Let's go.
Okay. Up to 86K on table 2.
Yeah, this is a really nice one by Lord Palace Crystal. I mean, that is. I look like Patrick Antonius with glasses.
That's not that.
That can't be right. No. Like, did Patrick Antonius get fat? What? Like, is he obese?
That is just an absolutely absurd comparison.
Wow, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I just fell in love with Lord Palace Crystal.
Yeah, I mean, that's just. Yeah. I think we need to ban Lord Palace Crystal for just spreading fake news. That can be dangerous nowadays, Brent.
Welcome in my house any day of the week, Lord Palace Crystal.
You know what? I do see a little Antonio. No, I definitely don't.
No, you don't. Hold on a minute. This is gonna be fun. Hold on.
Okay.
Uncle Maury, I'm live right now doing the Daniel versus Doug chat on YouTube.
Poker Hall of Famer Maury Escandani.
Yeah, you're on air. You're on air. Just FYI. No, they can't. Jeff, can you hear him?
No, I can't. But ask him how I did in my role as sideline reporter for the ESPN coverage.
Yeah, it is. It's Laz. Yeah, Lazaro. Jeff wants to know, by the way, Maury, now that I have you, and we're live right now with about 3,000 people. He just was wondering how he did on his gig for ESPN. Is that something that maybe you were impressed by?
Guys, this is crucial.
Oh, you got an F+, Jeff, for fantastic.
F+. Oh, for fantastic plus.
There you
go. Yeah. I'll take that.
There you go. There you go. So that is a great. That's phenomenal. I love it. Well, hey, we're on. It is Laz. Yeah, we are on YouTube if you want to catch us. GGPoker.tv.
And tell them to like and subscribe.
Yeah, and make sure Jeff wants to make sure you like and subscribe. All right. See you, Mark. Bye. A lot of people would just hang up, and say they got to take a call. I wanted to have that phone call with everybody.
I love it.
That's the iconic Hall of Famer, Maury Escandani. Mm-hmm. He's giving me a call. He's actually in Los Angeles right now.
All right, for voiceovers.
He's doing a voiceover with Gabe Kaplan and AJ Benza for High Stakes Poker, wrapping up this entire season that we filmed just a couple months ago.
Maury, the man behind that iconic show, along with Poker After Dark.
Yes, he is.
The World Series of Poker coverage.
Yep.
He and Dan Gotti running the show. And Brent, unfortunately, they had to keep coming down the depth chart as far as sideline reporters were concerned. Kara Scott couldn't make it. She's overseas. Maria Ho couldn't make it from LA. Right. And eventually they're just like, oh boy, it's either Platt or Hanks. And they probably flipped a coin.
Well, no, I actually don't even think there was a shot in hell that I was going to be considered for that. You actually have to write scripts and memorize things and be able to talk smooth on camera. Could you imagine me in that role? What a disaster.
It'd be so entertaining.
What a disaster. I mean, I think I could pull it off, but it just wouldn't be this polished professional like you're bringing it. You're this, yeah, you know what you're going to get with me.
Yeah, that's true. Or I think, good. No. I think you know what you're going to get with me. I think you don't know what you're going to get with you.
That's actually spot on.
I think that's the right way to phrase it.
A lot of times I can't help myself. It's just shit's gonna fly out.
It's just you. You're just natural. Like you on camera, or you off camera?
It's so true. I'm watching table 1, Jeff. We got a massive hand here. I mean, come on. Is he gonna win this thing too? Table 2 also developing. Almost $8,000 in the middle. Oh baby, just have it. Just have it, man. Just have king queen. Just have the whole fucking world.
31K in the middle. Polk with 26K behind.
Oh boy, come on!
And does rip it.
Yeah, snap it off. Not snap.
Probably doesn't have king queen.
Yeah.
And does lay it down.
Okay. I missed a few good guys in the chat. I'm sorry. I'm catching up.
Yeah, sorry. You guys are awesome. We'll try to get to y'all.
What do we got here?
We got an $8,200 bet from Doug Polk on the turn. Huntley says, Brent Hanks, you kind of remind me of Ron Jeremy after a buffet dinner at the Ponderosa.
I've heard that one before, actually. Yeah, I get the Ron Jeremy thing a lot.
29K in the pot now. It's about what Polk has behind. 9 of clubs on the river.
Yep. You ever heard of Peter North, Jeff?
All of it.
Oh,
Negreanu snaps him off with 9s full.
Oh, shit.
Spikes the 9 ball on the river.
Oh, he's doing it, man.
$85,000 pot. Does the sun run take place today? Maybe.
Wow.
Maybe taking a look at the replay.
Wow. Just buries it, huh? There's Ryan V. I wonder if it's the Ryan V. You are terrible, Hanks. Well, hey, appreciate it, Ryan.
Yeah, thanks, Ryan.
At least I'm not you.
Enjoy your work.
Yeah.
Polk firing on the turn. Negreanu making the call, and then bam.
That's got to sting a little bit, doesn't it? It's
Absolutely
usually the other way around. Usually Daniel's the one getting 2-outed on the river.
Latest update has Negreanu up $80,000. That's just 20 minutes in. Matthew Rock sent you all a follow on Instagram. Thank you, Matthew. He's at, what are you on Instagram again?
Buffalo Hanks. Exact same thing everywhere.
Buffalo Hanks, yeah. And Buffalo Hanks on Twitter. I'm at Jeff Platt 1 on Instagram, Jeff Platt on Twitter. Adam, Jeff heard you were on ESPN. Is that fake news? No, I was. Don't mean to brag, though, but since you brought it up.
Oh, dear. Ryan Feedback. Hanks, why do you keep fanboying Doug on this stream? I don't know. Was I fanboying Doug? Was I?
I don't believe so.
No, I don't know. I really don't think that's the real Ryan Fee. I mean, maybe it is. Thanks for joining the stream, though, Ryan.
Good to have you here.
Shouldn't you be working on like a marketing email for Upswing or something? Nice to have you.
Probably so. Good to be. Good for you to be here.
Yeah.
Omnia says, Brent, I'm glad you're back on break. I saw 2 dummies on an old show talk about monkey wrenches for 3 hours. All I can think is how I can never have that part of my life back. Yeah, Kane Callis and I were a little bit confused on the whole monkey wrench thing.
I don't get
took a little bit too much time on that. We just didn't know what a monkey wrench was as opposed to like a regular wrench. And when you throw a monkey wrench into something,
Foo Fighters song?
I don't know.
Don't want to be
think I'm a
monkey wrench. Guy? Well, no, you don't listen to anything other than Celine Dion.
Right. And some pop music here and there.
Yeah. Just a terrible taste.
James, did Jeff watch the World Darts Final? I missed that one, but I do think I saw a clip on Twitter. All right, Brent, free roll. What do you say we get to it? What do you say? The free roll password is heads up.
Let's go. Heads up.
It's heads up. HEADSUP. Heads up for the free roll. Get in the mix.
There we go. Someone take down that free roll. Report back to us. Let us know how you do. There it is. The Danish sausage is in there. Showing us that password. Heads up, all one word. It looks like uppercase H and U.
It looks like Alex and Jeff moderating for us today, taking care of the numbers. There are statisticians. Got producer Eric on replays. Carlin is, of course, here. You'll see some Carlin a little bit later on in the show, I'm sure. I hope. James overseeing the entire operation. His role as executive producer.
Oh, yeah.
Good to be back with the squad.
Oh, yeah.
Bruce says, glad to see you guys are back. Been missing the doped out Tom Hanks and Tinder wizard Platt. Here we go.
Apparently, I just got deleted, but apparently a monkey wrench is a pipe wrench. So
yeah, I mean, I'm over it now. I was just confused for that session, and I'm still confused, but I mean, I just don't want to get into it. By the way, Brendan, that free roll, we're giving away 5 $20 World Series of Poker Circuit satellite tickets.
Okay.
And speaking of the World Series of Poker Circuit, 18 ring events, $100 million guaranteed throughout the course of the series. Brent, Hanks, and I with you every single Saturday for Final Table Cards Up coverage, and we have a real treat this Saturday, and it comes in the form of the 10K Heads Up. Lena 900, Nicholas Aztet is in the mix.
Yep.
Pronunciation would be Aztet.
Yep.
In the mix for that title for more than I believe $350,000. So we'll see you on GGPoker.tv this Saturday, and on GGPoker.tv tomorrow. You can see Nicholas Aztet fight for a Super Millions title with $448,000.
Just Final Tables, everything. Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at this Final 9 and the Super Millions. You got Bert Stevens down there in 9th place in chips, and you got Adrian Mateos in the mix. By the way, fired 5 bullets in this thing. 9th place is paying out about $56,000. So he's
good. He's good.
He's even. He's even. Seth Davies, Shark Darvis, he's in there. Darren Elias, WPT icon. He's in the mix. And, of course, you mentioned Nicholas Aztet. He's there in second. And Enrico Kamashi.
I've seen Enrico's name pop up over these last couple months. Yeah.
That's your chip leader. I don't know what country this is. What is this flag here? Is it going to tell me?
Click on the actual table. Pull up the actual table and then put your mouse over his name. You can bet on this within the GG Poker client.
Yeah, and I can pull up those odds for you too. I think. I got
him if you don't have him.
I just want to know what this flag is, Jeff. It's Tunisia. Of course it is. It's Tunisia.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So yeah,
very disrespectful to not recognize that flag, but yes.
Why is it? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jeff.
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to the Tunisians.
I didn't know. There's a lot of things I don't know. Where are the odds? Okay, so I've got the odds right here. Your chip leader, excuse me, not your chip leader, your heavy favorite is in fact Aztet, and that is Lena 900.
Yeah, it's Nicholas Aztet.
Nicholas Aztet has all the money, $2,900 bet on him, plus 290. So you wager 100, you're going to win $290 back on top. And let's see, looking down, what catches my eye? I'll tell you about Darren Elias, the end boss. Yeah, Darren Elias is almost 7-1. Yeah, he's plus 680. Not a lot of betting on him as well.
I think the international crowd has to show a little bit of respect for Darren Elias.
Seth Davies, you're getting better than 10-1. I mean, he's a superstar. I love this final table betting that GG has. You can bet on not every final table, but most of them, right? All the big ones.
The big ones, yeah. The Super Millions, the WSOP circuit final tables that are on ggpoker.tv.
The winner of one of the circuit events, I believe, or maybe it was last week's Super Millions. I think it was last week's Super Millions. The guy that came in with the fewest amount of chips was 45-1.
Yeah. Via Conditos.
Ended up shipping the entire thing. So if you bet $100, you profited $4,500. I think you just got to go through every single one of these and just put it on the bot. Bet the underdog across the board.
Certainly talented enough to make a comeback in this Super Millions field. One more note on the World Series of Poker circuit. Guess who we had win the Colossus? Just a massive event. 8,725 entries. It's going to be somebody we've never heard of before. Oh wait, actually, it's Michael Adamo.
I mean, how in the world, Michael Adamo? What a legend from Australia. There's some funny YouTube videos of him out there, by the way, that I discovered. He used to be a big chess guy.
Okay. I can see that.
And you can see him competing in chess tournaments in his younger days. Yeah, he's a specimen. What a player. Genius. Our producer, you got to bet on that. Sorry. Oh, go ahead, Jeff.
Lyman Cuervo is saying, glad you two are back. Jeff and Brent are the best. Thank you, Lyman Cuervo. Have you received the tequila delivery yet, my friend? If so, Happy New Year. I mean, if not, Happy New Year as well.
Really? You sent somebody tequila, or this is somebody sent you? Really?
No, I sent him some tequila.
Wow. That's so nice of you, Jeff.
Well, it's nice of him to tune in. Nice of all of you to tune in. I can't give all of you tequila. Got to pick and choose. But if you come to Vegas and you hang out with Brent and I, first shot of tequila is on us.
I'll tell you what.
The second, third, fourth, etc. are on you guys. But the first one's on us.
Yeah, I'll buy you a beer too. So how's that? We'll do.
There we go.
You know what I had yesterday? I went down to the Circa Sportsbook.
Oh, what a beautiful spot!
Oh, yeah. It was awesome. It was awesome, and they made you just drink your face off. So of course, they made us, Jeff. I didn't have a choice.
Right. Yeah.
No choice in the matter.
You would have obviously declined.
Yeah,
but since they made you, yeah.
A Bombay gin. You ever had that? Big gin guy?
Yeah, I have. I'm not a big gin guy, but I've had it. Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Not going back. Can't go back at this point.
That's like your new go-to.
No. I'm saying I don't think I could do it again.
Couldn't go back to the gin.
I am ruined inside.
Oh, you're dead today.
Everything inside of me is turned into gin. Basically, it's disgusting.
Ugh.
What's
you
happened?
Probably had that early wake-up call this morning. Roll out of bed. A little bit hungover.
My wife's first day back to work.
Yeah, you need to be up early.
Her alarm goes off at 5:30, and then the boys come rolling out of bed about an hour after that. I mean, yeah,
a little bit painful.
It happens, Jeff.
Negreanu up $84,000, which means Polk is up for the challenge. Less than
he is.
$700K. Chris, Jeff, how do I get better matches on Tinder? You got to be creative with your opening line. Can't just say, hey, or what's up, or how are you? Be creative, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know how it goes. Get that Tinder Platinum. Good investment.
Oh. How is your, you had to take a little time off of Tinder, right? Because I
did. Yeah, I had to quarantine. I'm not sure if I'd mentioned this earlier, but I was actually the sideline reporter for the World Series of Poker main event coverage, which will air on ESPN in the next couple months. So because of that, Brent, I decided, got to lock it down, got to stay quarantined.
Right.
Unlike, I don't know, maybe one of the final tablists. I don't know. I just thought I'd play it safe.
Yeah. Okay, great. So anyway, so you're back now. You are you going out tonight? You got a Tinder date all lined up?
I don't think so.
Really?
But this week, well, we'll get back in the mix.
What do you do? You just
Mavs Rockets tonight, Brent.
Oh, NBA, of course. Let's focus. Really? Yeah. All right. Well, I'll watch that game. That sounds like a good ball game.
Kyle says, I'm in Vegas. I love Casamigos Añejo and will gladly buy you a shot or two anytime.
Beautiful.
My man.
Beautiful.
Forget the Tinder dates. Kyle's offering us shots of Casamigos Añejo. Brent, that's the good stuff.
That is the really good stuff.
Yeah.
I've heard you talk about that one numerous times.
Yeah.
Wow. Huh. I'll be goddamned.
Should I wear a Rolex in my Tinder picture? Asked Maury. No, you should not.
Why is that?
Why
don't
you want too over the top. It's a little too over the top.
Is that just too tacky?
A little tacky.
Yeah.
It's like I wouldn't put a picture of me on ESPN on there.
Would you?
Now I'd put a picture of me holding a microphone where you couldn't really see the logo. Maybe.
Let me ask you this, and I'm really going to ask the chat this. If you loaded Tinder and you searched for Jeff Platt, could you be found, Jeff? I mean, can these folks find you on Tinder?
You can't search. It's
you can't
just
search. Okay.
swipe. Now, if you swiped from here until the end of time, you would probably come across me.
Okay, so if anyone there or here is somewhat local and wanted to do a Tinder swipe and just happened to find Jeff's picture on Tinder, maybe screenshot that son of a bitch, hit us on Twitter. I would love to see what Jeff's Tinder profile looks like. I'm just curious. What do you have in there? Do you have a description? I mean, do you say that you're an ESPN sideline reporter?
There's a little bit of a bio. No, I don't know, but maybe I should.
Why don't you add that real quick?
Brent, remember when we debuted the Big Blind on Poker Go?
I sure do.
So
yeah.
For that week or so leading up to the show, I changed my bio on all the apps to say something to the effect of, "The Big Blind premieres this Sunday on Poker Go at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific time." And that went
plugged
really well.
The show.
Got a lot of matches.
Tinder profile.
Yeah. Next level marketing, Brent.
Well, you must have just had a week of just total.
The ladies were just all over the Big Blind game show on.
Couldn't keep them off of you.
Yep.
Wow. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. Oh man, I would love to see that. Yes, someone's going to find you on Tinder. I can already tell with the chat they're on this. So, Jeff, it looks like you might show up on Twitter via your Tinder account. Maybe
I'm
a little
get a lot of trolls too. They're going to put up pictures of these beautiful women. I'm like, oh, sick match by me. Start talking. So, this was a terrible idea.
Oh wait, do they have access to who you've matched with as well? Like,
no. Why would they have that?
Well, I don't know. I don't know how this stuff works. Is there like a log of all your dates?
Omnia says, Brent, Tinder sucks, but what exactly is the bounty on Jeff if all the girls from chat here want to go on a date with him? A bounty?
Bounty, huh? Well, I mean, hey. There have been numerous ladies that have slid into the DMs, not only in Jeff's account, but also mine, asking about Jeff and how they should approach. I'm like, listen, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Send him a pic, say,
very shallow.
Here's what you're working with here. And if you want to go on a date, go on a date.
Yeah. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
Just surface level.
You use all the apps, right? You use the Tinder, use the Bumblebee. What's the other one?
On most of them by now, yeah.
You've experimented with them.
Well, some are not, yeah. Some charge an exorbitant amount, and you're like, all right, I'll try it for a month.
What is the? I mean, is Tinder more of the gentleman's app? Like, hey, we're gonna have a nice normal.
No, absolutely not. No.
Oh, so Tinder is the ferocious. Hey, let's just let's set up a date. But
ferocious.
What we're gonna do is we're just gonna get crazy.
I think if any of the apps were to be called ferocious, Tinder would be the one.
So that's why you spend a lot of time on Tinder. You like that?
No, no. When I say Tinder, it's just kind of referencing all of the apps. Yeah. It's just like Tinder from these dating apps.
You ever have any scares? I mean, like where it's like, oh God, I might want to go get checked out.
No, man, no.
Nothing really. Is that?
Yeah. Good question though. No, I'm good.
Can you screen your talent? I mean, is it like, are there test results? Say, for example, like COVID. And clearly I'm just talking about COVID as far as viruses are concerned.
Right.
So do you know if they have had it or haven't had it? Can you ask that sort of thing?
You don't know but yeah, I think nowadays it like comes up in all conversations.
Right.
Towards the beginning. Like
you ever just straight up said, hey, like, do you have herpes? Like,
no, I've never straight up asked that. No.
You ever consider it?
No. Oh. Should I?
Well, I mean, probably.
Oh, boy.
You're doing a lot of Tindering.
Mr. Jones, good strategy, says signs up for Tinder, matches with Jeff, finds out that premium pickup line he uses. Oh, that's not a terrible strategy.
You have told me some great lines that you've put into place for the ladies.
Well, you gotta be creative.
You are
creative.
Just
say hi, because think an attractive woman on Tinder, the ferocious app, let's use that example, is just going to get overloaded. It's just like comment after comment after comment after comment. All the guys have matched with them. So they're picking and choosing, but then there are, plenty of likable candidates out there. And if all they see is like, hey, hi, what's up? How are you? How was your weekend? Blah, blah, blah. It's like,
just pass, right? You're just a little too plain, a little too boring. Is that? So you're creative. You write your own jokes and pickup lines, and then you implement them on the Ferocious app.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Thank you. Danielle says, genuine question. Jeff and Brent, if you take a girl out, who pays? Come on, Danielle. Obviously, the girl. No.
Well, by the way, Danielle's one of our loyal
Okay.
followers. She's
definitely paying.
Watching all of our streams.
Thank you, Danielle,
Nice
for
to
being
have you
here.
back, Danielle.
Rob says Brent would be an absolute hoot at a family dinner. Yeah, I agree with that. And Jason says this commentary is brutal. You know what, Jason? I kind of agree with you. I kind of agree on that point too.
Yeah, I mean, Jason, let's face it.
I apologize, Jason.
Stinks, man. It sucks. I mean, let's face it. Yeah, but you're here. You're here, Jason. You know,
you're
Jason, what do you want to hear about, man? You want to talk about something else? You want to just focus on table one action right now? Take a look at this texture, the old King Jack Dewey 7-3, flush misses, combination of straights, Jeff. Look really at the sizing, the overbet on the river. Quite pulled, right? Quite pulled. What would Daniel consider raising?
Now it is becoming interesting.
Look at this. All of a sudden, Jason was spot on.
Jason was right.
He knew we needed to pay attention to table one. We need more Jason in the chat.
Negreanu makes it $20,225.
Pretty gross, right? If Doug is value betting, overbetting that river, what do you do with? I don't know. What do you do with Ace King right now? Are you just paying him the money? You just gonna pay him the money? Like, here you go. Does Daniel ever? What is he bluffing with?
Spot is escalated quickly.
Queen 10, Queen 9.
Does lay it down.
Would he do that? There's nothing there. Nothing there as far as straights are combined. Straights, flushes. Wow. Crazy. All right. Well,
Bruce says actually there is not a chance for a straight. King Jack 7-3 deuce.
Michael Ball.
He was saying there's not straights or flushes, I think.
Yeah, there's not straights or flushes. That's exactly what I'm saying. So it's obviously set would be the nut. Michael Balls, Brent, should I break up with my side girlfriend? Well, I don't know.
Oh, it's good. Michael, tell us a little bit more, please.
Yeah,
tell us a little bit more about the overall situation.
Yeah, details.
We can do like a life advice thing. I think we can, for some of you guys or gals in the chat, I think combined, Brent and I could give you some probably pretty terrible advice, but maybe you do the opposite of what we say. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe pictures. Michael, I don't know if you can drop those in here.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're happy to help you there. I know Jeff will. Have you asked her? Well, never mind. Let's see. What's this mean? Danielle, that cheered me up, guys. Well, I'm thrilled to hear that. Also, I'm all about going Dutch. What does that mean? Is that
splitting, right? Splitting the check? No,
I do
respect and appreciate when the girl offers to do that, but not necessary. Danielle says, do you swipe yes on everyone? No. And then weed out the girls you don't like. Some guys do that, but the power, Danielle, is in the super like. I just when I log on, I just do the super likes and then I'm out. Just a basic like doesn't do anything because girls get so many.
Do you know why it's called Dutch? Is that a
no, but I'm sure somebody will look that one up.
Notorious for splitting everything.
I don't know. Ask Remco.
I'm gonna ask Remco.
Call Remco live on stream.
Hello, Remco. Hi. Oh yeah, Dutch. I knew that was gonna come, Jason. There's a matter of time before who said Dutch oven. Dutch equals split the bill. Yeah, I got that. I'm just wondering. I don't understand the origin.
Why is it called?
Brent, the bored marrying guy who tries to live vicariously through his single friends like Jeff. That's true. That's very true. Yeah.
Matthew, I want Hanks to commentate on the WSOP, but only if he's wasted. Well, just wait till hopefully this summer or this fall.
Then
Brent will get in the booth with some cold beers.
They usually try and keep us sober for WSOP broadcasts.
Yeah. But with that said, you probably had some alcohol at times before entering the booth.
Oh, God, yeah.
What's up, Sam's Slot Channel? Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here.
BizGig says, I'm Dutch, and I don't know why it's called that. I know my family often enjoyed double date type entertainment, though.
Does that relate?
Was that like kinky stuff?
So you Dutch are like, hey, let's get me and my girlfriend, you and your girlfriend. We'll go out on the town. We'll all come back to my place. That kind of thing. That's what it sounds like. I don't want to put words in anybody's mouth.
You ever had a threesome, Jeff?
I knew I shouldn't have brought that up.
Yeah.
Newish, but I don't dive into private details. We just keep things
I'm not
respectful
asking for
around
names
here.
or anything. I'm
Right.
just
No, I know.
in general. Have you
I'm
ever
aware of what you're asking? Yeah.
Right. No, that's great. I'm glad we covered that. How about your college days, Jeff? Were you did you have a girlfriend all throughout college, or were you more of a let's explore various options throughout the week?
I was single throughout college. Now, this might have shocked you, Brent, that I was not the coolest kid in college. But towards like senior year or something, I think
You did a lot of studying.
Didn't even really do a lot of studying. I just wasn't, cool, or I was shy, so reserved.
How weren't you cool? Of course you were cool. You had friends, right? Did you not have any friends? You had friends.
Some friends, but
Come
not a
on.
lot. I had poker friends.
Well, yeah, you were cool. Get
Yeah.
out of here.
I don't know. William Carson, this is an excellent question. Is Friday Night Poker coming back?
Yeah.
Well, we'll ask Brent Hanks that.
It is coming back. It's just a matter of when and who we can really, I don't know, help with that show. I have my own personal wants and desires for Friday Night Poker and who I want to partner with for that show. But, I don't know. Maybe we're working for him right now. But who said that? Who said that? Is that?
Well, you said you said.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you were the only one.
No, we'll see. We'll see. That show, Friday Night Poker, in my opinion, was made and was whole because it had Amanda Negreanu, which in turn meant that Daniel Negreanu was always going to show up, and he did.
Point.
He was in the booth with us all the time. He played on episodes, and it was just a blast, man. That show, you're playing 2-5, 5-10, and you're surrounded by the biggest names in poker, celebrities, and everyone can relate to that sort of game. Unlike Table One right now with $24,000 in change in the middle, which I can't relate to because this is way more money than Jeff and I have ever lost. And
won. Tens for Doug Polk. Brent, speaking of, Amanda Negreanu is in the chat. She says Jeff has opened up so much since we first met. I blame it on Brent. I blame it on you both, I think, which is great. I'm happy to blame you guys for that. I should say credit.
Shit that went on in the booth with Friday Night.
I was going to say, when you're stuck with these two in a broadcast booth, you're going to learn to open up or just get kicked out.
That was fun.
Yeah, that show, Amanda really is the X factor. I'm not just saying that because she's here. Brent and I, we've done plenty of shows, which are great, which we love doing. Doing this, we got tournaments on Poker Go here and there. But Friday Night Poker specifically, I think we would need Mrs. Negreanu back.
Oh, 100%. Yep. It's got to happen, or it's not the same show. Good question from Tyler. Or no, it wasn't Tyler Lee. I'm sorry. Tyler Lee, I do see yours. I've been watching Friday Night Poker reruns every night before bed. Nice. It is a great show.
And it's available on YouTube, Poker Go's YouTube channel. Also available on Poker Go.
Oh, it was Lord Palace Crystal. Brent, have you met Gus Hansen? I have, actually. I never talk about this stuff, but I would recommend find the Poker Central podcast where it's myself and Gus Hansen, and we have a back and forth. It's just him and I, and we have a conversation about, we actually talk about his sex life, and it is it's pretty
spicy.
Pretty spicy. Yeah.
I missed that one, I guess.
Oh man, it was good. Yeah. I never say that about anything I do, but that one I'm proud of. That was a good show. Probably because Remco wasn't there.
I mean, Gus Hansen, just an icon.
So parched. I'm actually drinking water. When's the last time you've ever seen me drink water?
It's been a while. It's been a long while.
Fuck. Fantastic. Oh, I love that Amanda's here. Amanda, you going to be with us all night? You going to join us and watch the show? More importantly, Amanda, will you be there with us on Friday for happy hour? Is that happening?
Yes.
Do we even know if we're doing that? Did I just invite ourselves to happy hour when it's not even confirmed?
No, I saw it on one of the banners that we have. I know that originally there was a question on whether Doug Polk could make the Wednesday or Friday sessions. But if they are going on Friday, it's going to be the three of us for happy hour.
Love it. We got to get Amanda back. Is Brent on dry January? Absolutely not, Niall Powell. No, I'll probably have a cold one here soon. I'm not really. I know it's crazy and you don't believe me, but I'm not like a huge everyday drinker. That's just not who I am.
Yeah, we don't believe you.
No one believes me. But Friday has turned me into an alcoholic because of happy hour. And yeah, there you have it.
I had to use the banhammer, Brent. My YouTube powers.
What happened? Something nasty, Jeff?
Oh, yeah. I will not repeat it, but the other mods can see what I deleted. Come on, Camille. Keep it classy, please.
Really? Camille, huh? What? I totally missed it.
Did we miss a big pot on table 2? Can we run the replay on table 2? I might have missed that.
Oh, was there a huge one? Yeah.
Was there? I might have totally misread that at the end.
Oh, Amanda's in for happy hour. So we got her back. She'll be here on Friday.
Nice. Let's go. Caden, you guys ever played cards at WinStar in Southern Oklahoma? Yeah, Caden. I've been there a lot. I'm from Dallas, so played there, from 18 onward. Got crushed there.
I'm excited to go to WinStar. This replay.
There's that replay.
Pretty fucking good. Yeah.
Maybe he just.
No, wait. We saw this hand.
This is the tens.
This is where he has tens. Yeah.
Oh.
Daniel probably has ace high, maybe eights. Oh, well. There you go. Dan Watson. How about those Buffalo Bills? Yeah, man. I mean, incredible. Home field advantage for the playoffs. First time since 1995. Can you believe, Jeff, that you and I are going to be doing this?
Sorry.
God.
No COVID.
Oh, God.
No COVID. I could have muted the mic, but
you could have hit mute and you splattered your everything in the background is just covered by your mucus. Oh God, you might want to wash that shirt. Oh boy,
what were you saying?
I forgot. No, I was saying we have a stream on Saturday. We're going to cover the 10K Heads Up Championship right here on ggpoker.tv. And the Final Four, you've mentioned that Nicholas Astet is there.
I mentioned that Nicholas Astet is there.
I don't know why you repeat me. But anyway, that game, the Buffalo Bills, starts at 10 a.m. Vegas time. That's what time our stream starts. I might get tilted during the stream. I mean, who knows? I'm just saying.
If you guys want to check out the roller coaster ride, tune in.
It
6:15
might be
p.m. UTC, 1:15 p.m. Eastern, 10:15 a.m. Pacific.
Yeah,
that might be a dangerous one. And the day before, too, with happy hour stream, I mean, we're allowed to just go totally off the rails. But knowing that the Bills are going to be in the playoffs the very next day.
Well, Daniel's a huge Bills fan. I don't know if the chat knew that, but Daniel Negreanu is a big Bills fan. We talk every game. We're texting back and forth, and he's so excited. Let's see if he can win this pot
in the
here.
pot on table 1. Polk leads for 14,000.
Come on, man, just have it.
Does make the call, but Polk flopped the flush.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. All right, whatever. Mere flesh wound.
Yeah, that's all.
God, I can't believe you just sneezed through your mouth. I mean, that was. I have never seen you.
It's intense.
I've never seen you sneeze before. Of all our time spent together, that's the first time.
That is weird.
It's like you've never farted before either.
Huh.
Have you ever done it?
No, never have.
Never passed gas once in your life. I believe that. I do believe that.
You honestly do have me thinking back to have I ever sneezed when Brent's been around?
Never. I've never seen you in any broadcast. We've done hundreds. Well, maybe 100. Have we done hundreds? Have we done 100 shows together?
Probably around 100. You include breakdance streams, broadcasts.
Yeah. Matthew Sweetman, Amanda Negreanu is like my first. What? Okay. Well, must look like your first girlfriend. And then Hanks, why do you have your Christmas tree up still? Well,
great question, Matthew. Fantastic question. The best question of the stream. Christmas is over. It's been over for 9 or 10 days. Take the damn tree down, man.
Listen, man, this tree is going to stay up all year long in the office. I don't know if it's going to be a Christmas. I'm going to decorate it with something. It doesn't have to just be a Christmas tree. Why can't I just have a little spruce in my office? Is there a rule?
It's clearly a Christmas tree.
Well, it is right now. It's got the lights on it, the little
Okay, so you're gonna take all the lights and ornaments
maybe I'll
off?
redesign it, maybe I'll rebrand my spruce.
Fine with putting a regular tree up. You do you.
It's my lucky spruce.
Who am I to judge?
I don't know, but
I'm
you
clearly
have
judging that.
You have been this entire time. Oh, tree creates life. Thank you, Tim. Tim Tebow, great name here, huh?
Yeah.
Teebster.
Amanda says, I have my tree up until February. Fucking Grinch, Jeff. Well,
she's not wrong.
Well played.
She's not wrong. I love it. It's something about it. Brent, be honest, you think it's good luck for the Bills? I mean, you're not wrong, Sam's slot channel. You really play slots over there, Sam? You grinding it out? Yeah,
we'll check out that
YouTube?
channel for sure.
I get a kick out of that. Jeff and I have a show coming out, by the way, in just a couple weeks called No Gamble, No Future. And we're always looking for fun content to cover. So if you ever hit a huge jackpot,
hit us up. Let us know.
Let us know. Or if you ever just go on a huge bender and lose it all, we'd love to talk about that.
We're in for the good and the bad.
Yeah.
The ups and the downs. No gamble, no future. We'll see you soon. But how could you possibly think that tree is good luck? It's not like they were bad before you put the tree up.
Right. And I also don't know what any of this means. I have to Google it all from Martin Smith. The Christmas tree should come down on the Feast of the Epiphany, 12th night, i.e. 6th of January. I don't know what Epiphany means. I don't know what I don't know what any of that means, man. I don't know what any of that means. What is the Epiphany? Is this religious?
I don't know.
I don't know. Xavier, can you ask Daniel if he's going to reveal who his heads-up teachers are after the whole feud is over? I thought that was public. Don't we know who his coaches are, or one of them? No, no one knows. Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't say no one knows, but I don't think we reveal that.
All right. Well, then I won't say it.
Thank you.
No.
But sure, he might reveal at the very end of the feud.
Mel Dog says, Hanks, you know what feast means? Well, that's a good point.
Yeah, that's true, Mel Dog. Good point.
Yeah.
Good point. Sam says, I've went on a streak and just lost it all. Biggest jackpot has been 20K.
Beautiful. Wait, so you're busto right now, Sam? How do you run it back up? What do you have to do? You waiting for that fucking $600 stimulus to come in?
I'm surprised the hot streak in slots ended.
Yeah, it usually goes so well for a long duration of time. I mean, some people, there are great machines that are like plus EV, right? I mean, according to Alan Kessler, who's a slot expert.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. He's probably full of shit too. Who knows? I have no idea how that stuff works.
Negreanu the overbet on table 1, more than $15,000.
Rachel Stroud, will No Gamble, No Future cover stuff like 4-8, where did that go? 4-8, 16, 24 prop bets. This was on Poker Twitter recently. You have 4 tasks to complete each number in 24 hours. I don't know, Rachel. I'm not familiar with that. Yeah, is that stupid thing Berkey's doing? He drives me nuts with this. He shows up in all.
I just keep seeing Berkey with his shirt off jumping in a really cold pool.
He's got his shirt off in every single picture, pool. He's out there flexing, doing some challenge. I don't know what he's doing. I used to live with Berkey for a number of years, so I can say these things.
And was he, when you lived with him, eating right, working out, not drinking as much? Or
let me tell you, he's never been a drink. He's never had a drink in his life. He's never had a smoke in his life. He's never done anything bad in his life.
Okay.
He definitely had a strict diet. Worked out all the time. When we moved to Vegas years ago, Berkey still believed that he could make it as some sort of professional baseball player.
Oh, right.
Not necessarily major leagues, but he thought he could compete. So he was constantly training. He was pitching in the backyard. He had like a net set up. He was training, man. And you know what? The only thing he ate were lima beans. He just ate lima beans and butter all the time. And he made this chili concoction. It was I actually ate the chili and I enjoyed lima beans because of it.
Surprising. Yep.
But anyway, his chili tasted like meat and cinnamon. And that was it. I think he just put too much cinnamon in every batch of chili he's ever made. I don't think everyone ever told him either. But it just, that was his thing.
And cinnamon?
Yeah, it tasted like cinnamon meat.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm serious. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, so he's always been sort of regimented now, and he
Yeah.
also never used to eat fruit, and he never used to eat steak. Now all he does is eat steak, and I don't know if he's eating fruit. And he used to also have a candy problem. You'd find him on
Berkey
Candy
would.
Bender. Yeah, he had a little candy problem.
Really? So he's
Yeah,
got a little. Who was that? Was
He's
that
got a sweet
Lamar
tooth.
Odom, right?
Yeah,
Lamar
he's
Odom
got a
just-
sweet tooth.
Huh.
Uh-huh. Yeah, had a little problem with the chocolates. And when he was in high school, I guess maybe middle school, his nickname was Fat Matt. And I think he was a little chubby. And then he got it all together, and he was a beast. Yeah, there you go. A little history
Rachel
on
says
Berkey.
it's not the Berkey thing. That annoys me too. Like you have miles, beers, blunts, and jerk-offs, and you assign each to one. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. I mean, if there's big money on the line with one of those, sure, we'll cover it. We'll cover it all.
Wait, where did that go? I heard jerk-offs and blunts and beers. I mean, what is this? Where is that?
Yeah, so you have to do those 4 different things within the course of 24 hours, and you get to choose what you do 4 of, what you do 8 of, what you do 12 of, what you do 24 of.
I would totally do that. You want to do that?
No.
Why not? We can document our experience. I mean, maybe not the one part of it.
I don't smoke. I don't want to drink a lot of beer in the course of 24 hours. I don't like running. Running is like my least
I
favorite
hate
workout.
running. I mean, some of this stuff is terrible, but isn't that the
you
point?
can. I'll give you like odds, and we can watch you do it.
No, I can't run, man. I'll pass out.
Right, so we can watch you do it just fine.
Yeah.
All right, looks like the first break of the day for Daniel Negreanu, the bathroom break, the banana break, perhaps.
Banana
Apple
time.
Juice says
Why
we need
is it
to
the
watch
banana
Ryan
time again?
Apollo.
Does he get a little snack?
Well, I don't think he's getting a little snack, but I think Khaki T and Kevin Martin, and correct me in the chat if I'm wrong, week 1 on these breaks, they're just like, you know what? This is the banana break. So we've just kind of kept that going. This is the first banana break of the second half of High Stakes Feud. Jeff Hunt alongside Brent Hanks. Good start for Negreanu, I would say.
Never a doubt, Jeff. I mean, we knew he was going to come out swinging. You sort of could feel a Negreanu victory today. I don't want to jinx it. And yeah, man, I mean, I'm calling for a $240,000 win today. I think it's going to be a big W.
Latest update has Negreanu up $69,000 for the day.
Oh, say that again?
He's up $69,000 for the day. 69.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Oh, chat, can you just give me a nice? Just load it up.
Yeah, I'll throw one.
You don't get that very often.
And not in all caps, right? Because then it'd be
if you do it in caps, they're gonna ban you. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do the caps thing. They're just gonna throw you out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm in there. It's nice. It's nice. Another free roll coming in about 30 minutes. So we'll give you the password for that free roll about 20 minutes from now. And that will give away some WSOP Winter Online Circuit Series satellite tickets, and Brent, some good tickets at that. The next one will give you 6 $50 WSOP Circuit satellite tickets. Hello.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Hello.
I love all these giveaways.
Oh, yeah.
All these nices
Speaking of
coming in,
giveaways.
Oh, here's a real party poop. Guga, you must be a blast to hang out with. Just what
Oh,
are you
what'd
guys
Guga
like?
say?
You guys like 3?
Oh.
Come on, man. It's just a joke,
one.
all right? Just come on, Googs. Googs. Can I call you Googs?
Googs like Tom Gugliotta.
You know, I met Tom Gugliotta.
Did you
As
really?
a kid. Yeah.
Where?
A crazy story in this little tiny farm town that I've talked about on the stream that I grew up in, Fillmore, New York.
Yeah.
His
Fillmore.
fucking sister taught at the school that I came from. His sister.
Wow.
Tom Gugliotta's sister.
Okay.
Taught in Fillmore, New York. Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
And then he
so
just went to see her, or what? Like,
yeah,
how
he
did you
came
end up
and visited
meeting
the family, his nieces, and I believe he went to NC State and was drafted by, wasn't the T-Wolves, was it? Was it the Timberwolves? Or
I mean,
maybe it was Charlotte?
he played
I don't
for
remember.
the Timberwolves, the Suns, the Wizards, or the Bullets back then, I guess.
You know what? Maybe
don't
it was
know.
the Bullets. Now that you say that, I'll have to look back for this picture. But yeah, that was the first. It's a great memory of mine because I was very young, and it was the first massive athlete that I had ever met, and that was where I realized, like, holy shit, Giants are real.
Yeah,
Like,
Googs.
the guy was
What,
just
probably
so
6'10",
good, man.
6'11"?
No, he was more like 6'7", 6'8",
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
But just, built like a brick shit house. Shoulders is, wider
Just
than
a
all of us
massive
combined, and
tank.
huge hands, and yeah, Googs was great, man. He was a hell of a power forward. Maybe he was 6'10", Jeff. You could be right. I don't really remember.
Omni says, Kaki said that Daniel comes back from break swinging after his potassium, so he must have had a banana. And therein lies the banana break.
Ah, okay.
A lot of nice
Good
in the
source of
chat, except
potassium.
Kevin says Jeff's not nice. Sick burn.
Oh, okay.
Got me on that one.
Got him, Kevin.
William, is Uncle Ron coming back on? So funny. I mean, we got to at some point, right?
I hope so. Yeah, you guys want Ronnie? We got to request him. Our good friends at GG will they do all the outreach there. Maybe we can get him in for another happy hour. That was a blast.
That was an entertaining one, to say the least. Sports picks for tonight. Matt says got Drake minus the 10.5. Got the over in that game, 137.5. Also have Maryland plus 5.5. NBA got 76ers minus 9.5. I love all this. Matt just going super DJ mode. Rockets minus 4 and over 230. Matt, I got to take the other side of the Rockets call, just a very biased Mavs
I'm actually
play.
going the other side of the Drake bet, too. I think Drake is about to just sort of meet their maker. They're undefeated. They're playing out of their minds. They were supposed to finish in the top or in the bottom half of their conference. 10.5 is a lot of points. I don't know, man. I think I'm anti-Drake in tonight's game.
Says got the Hawks minus 7. Let me see what I have. Brent, I'm trying to build us a bankroll so we can bet together in the future. Unfortunately, very limited funds because we are in Bustoville. Let me see so we have. I'm
looking at lines right now too. I'm looking at games. I kind of forgot that we had college hoops tonight.
Have the Celtics plus 4.5. The Pacers plus 1.5, the Mavs plus 4. We have a super chalk Heat 76ers money line parlay at minus 178.
Ooh.
And Brent, I do have the Rams at 41-1, I believe, to win the Super Bowl. What do you think about their first round matchup
you
against
have
the
the Rams at 41-1?
Yeah, but it's really not that great. They're 40-1 right now. I mean, they kind of fell apart late.
Oh, you can still get them at 40-1.
Yeah. You want me to place a little something for you? You want to see how they get out of Seattle?
I think we could be in trouble because Goff might not play, right?
Yeah. Although Goff has been just so bad that is it that much of a drop off?
I don't know, man. You step up in the playoffs. Everyone does. I don't know. He's a great quarterback.
Yeah, I'd certainly rather have Goff. Don't get me wrong. I don't know.
Dude, 91%, from what I'm seeing, it's like 91% of the money is on Drake at minus 10 tonight against Southern Illinois, the Salukis. Jesus, dude. I think I'm all over the Salukis here.
So sharp money and public money, perhaps, all on Drake. Brent's going to fade the world.
It's a conference game.
Yeah.
The Missouri Valley Conference game. This is, And listen, Drake's a good squad. They're obviously one of the more exciting teams this year. Came out of nowhere.
Yeah, Joey, great point. Follow the market and lose. That opinion is the best advice you'll ever get. It depends. It depends which market. You follow the sharps, that's a good thing. You follow the public, yeah, that's probably going to be a bad thing.
Yeah.
Except this public in this chat, because we are all sharp here. Meanwhile, Doug Polk leading for 8,200. No pot of 12K on table 2.
You know why I haven't seen play yet? I'm watching table 2, by the way. Nice little pickup there.
Oh, and Ronnie makes the call.
Huh, what could we have here?
About 29K out there.
What could we have here? Play a king this way, I suppose. He'd play all of his 4s this way if he had a little binky. Does he have a sailboat? Let's find out.
All of it.
No, there it is.
Not snapped off.
Jeez, it's gross because 7-8 gets there. That just gets lucky. That's a hand that may have considered barreling twice. I don't think he'd be shoving too many kings for. Well, no, that's not true. He might shove king queen or king jack for value. Probably more like king queen ace king.
Negreanu in the tank.
It's a weird spot. I wouldn't be surprised if Daniel looked him up as light as ace high. All things considered. Whenever this is done, my man Eric back there on the production end, let's fire up a replay on table 2 as this hand comes to a finish. Daniel has a bluff catcher, no doubt about it.
Yep.
Question is, how light is this this bluff catch. I mean, a 6. Would he have a hand like 7-5 and made a pair of 5s on the river where he now thinks that's good?
Does lay it down.
Yeah,
Nice
let's run
pickup
that
for
one
Doug
back.
Polk.
I want to see that action if we can get that replay. I never do replays, but that one looked pretty good.
Our guy Eric running the replays does a fantastic job for us.
Calls a 3-bet, king 6-4 rainbow. What is the sizing? Down bet, call. Turn 4, 3/4 pot, call, and then he overbets river. Okay. All right. Well, there you have it. Yeah, I don't know what Daniel had. I do not know.
If you, we can ask him about that one after if you want to make a mental note.
Maybe.
I know you aren't really a notes guy.
No, yeah. I mean, that one stuck out thus far in the session.
Sure. I agree.
But, it was an interesting hand nonetheless. I am curious how light Daniel was willing to look him up. I've seen him make some heroic ace high calls, and that I don't really know what he would have had there that could have showed up. Flop, turn.
Ooh, 4-bet by Polk. As they get a little deeper on table 2, Alex Stanish says, after Steph Curry's performance yesterday, I'm tempted to hammer them tonight. So I'd be tempted to go the other way tonight after the Steph Curry performance last night, because just, everybody will come in on the Warriors after Steph had 62.
Yeah.
I was thinking go with the Kings. Joey says the market doesn't move on public. I don't think that's I think overall, sure, that's fine, but I don't think that's 100% the case. If just a load of public money comes in, they'll move it. Plenty.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, follow the Circa live movement. That's sharp. Pinnacle online site. Circa, especially for like MMA.
Totally random, but you saw Josh Jacobs for the Raiders was arrested for a DUI charge.
Yeah.
In the early morning hours. Do you happen to recognize his attorney's name? He hired
Give me the name. Give me the name.
David Chesnoff.
Yes, but why?
That is one of the most iconic lawyers or attorneys here in Las Vegas that typically represents gamblers. Has a long history in Las Vegas. Yeah. Was a partner of Oscar Goodman back in the day, represented various crime figures. I mean, phenomenal attorney, by the way. Doesn't like to lose. And here's ready for this? Here is one of the craziest things about David Chesnoff. Went to college at Alfred University. That doesn't mean anything to you, Jeff, but
no.
Alfred University is about 30 minutes from where I grew up in that little town of Fillmore, New York. Oh, I mean, that's like bizarre. It's a tiny little school, man.
Nice pickup for Negreanu. Joey says the line doesn't move on public, bro. That's where you get reverse line movement. I understand what you're saying, Joey. I'm just saying the line can move on a ton of public action. Yeah, Joey says I'm a professional bettor. I understand.
Yeah.
But just because Brent and I aren't professional bettors doesn't mean we're totally clueless. We're, for the most part, very clueless. Sure.
Oh no, we're absolute morons.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we're absolute. I mean, when I am locked on a game, I don't lose too often. That is no bullshit. I've given you, Jeff, a lot of locks, haven't I? Is that true?
That is true. No bullshit.
Although usually
3 weeks or so,
when we want to bet them, we're both broke and we
just
we
no
don't
funds.
Yeah.
No funds.
I'll tell you what, this guy on Twitter who's been lighting us up nonstop, Larry Ormson is his name. He's got the greatest mullet in the history of maybe mullets. And Larry Ormson, he calls them bigly bets. He's won his last 8 in a row, and he tweets them out at all of us. And I think he bets somewhere between like 10 and 20K a game, and he's gone 8-0, 8 straight.
Oh,
he had the Packers yesterday, and we all got on it because of him when we were down at Circa. And there you go, Larry Ormson, the king of mullets. Bigly bets, he calls them. I'm surprised. I gave him a little plug there.
Yeah, that was nice of you.
Yeah.
Joey says, if you're a good sports capper, you shouldn't be broke. Sorry, guys. Yeah, we are not good sports cappers.
Right. I mean, that's.
We agree.
I don't think have we said we were
good
at sports cappers? Right.
I don't think so. Joey thinks we suck, though, which is true.
We're not exactly staying within our means.
Bankroll management, perhaps a bit of an issue.
Yeah.
Angelo, will there be any more free rolls today? You know what? There will. One more free roll on the docket.
Mm-hmm.
Brent, this picture that we see in the middle of us reminded me to remind everybody out there that GG now has the GG Care, the flip out, the 30K daily free roll. If you suffer a bad beat on GG, you're automatically registered into the next day's $30,000 free roll. And Brent, the more bad beats you suffer, the more chips that you get in that free roll. That free roll is all in every hand. No need to even be logged on.
A lot of chat pros suffer a lot of bad beats, so I'm sure there's a lot of folks out there that are going to enjoy this promotion. I actually don't mind hearing bad beat stories. Is that strange?
Yeah, you mind hearing some bad beat stories, I'm sure. But like if some random guy wanted to talk to me about a hand and it was interesting and still a bad beat, I'd be okay with it. But the guy who's like, I got it in like with queens against ace king and the river, dude, the river was a king. It's just so sick there. And I'm like, okay, then nobody cares.
Yeah. See that for me though, it's refreshing when I hear that because I'm like, there are still that many dumbasses that are playing the game. It's refreshing to know that that mindset, that skill set is still there. Not everyone has become, a robot.
Oh, I get it. Shar said, Joey said nice things about you guys when someone came here to recruit your fans and went to their page to brag. Oh, yeah, that's nice. We like Joey. We've done a bunch of streams with Joey.
Love Joey. Yeah. What happened? I'm confused. So they tried to steal fans or what happened?
Yeah, I think somebody tried to steal fans here. And then they went to like Joey's page and were like, hey, went to the GG site and tried to steal people. And Joey was just like, oh, yeah, I like Brent and Jeff. And we like Joey.
Yeah. We've had a blast doing shows with Joey. Speaking of blast off, table 2, 28,000 in the middle, I believe.
All of it. Oh my.
Oh boy.
Be the biggest pot of the day if Polk looks him up here.
Okay, so Doug doesn't fold in these spots too often.
And makes the call with King Jack. The Kings are good for Doug Polk to win a $121,000 pot.
Wow, Daniel just goes for it. That was clearly had to be a 3-bet empty the clip, huh? There comes 3-bet or 4-bet. 3-bet. No, that's a 3-bet to 4K. And he just barrels it off. Down bet sizing. Let's see the turn sizing here. Just going to rep this, huh? 3/4. Call. And so Daniel's targeting a queen. He's like, all right, well, I think he's got a queen. So I'm going to try and bluff him. Maybe he's got 8s, 9s, something stubborn. Maybe he's got 9s. And he just goes for it. The ultimate, just 8 high, no pair,
8 high in a dream.
Just goes for it, man. And you have to do that. I know people watching, they're like, what the fuck was that?
Right.
Listen, there are certain times that you just have to empty the clip.
Yeah.
And he's representing.
And we've seen Polk and Negreanu do that throughout the course of this feud.
Doug doesn't like to fold. I don't even know if he would have folded a queen, to be honest there. But, I don't think it's that much of a punt, Tim Tebow. I really don't. Once in a while, small percentage of the time, I think you just have to target a queen and close your eyes, click all in, and
click it all, and
maybe get the occasional fold. It looks spewy, but this is what it takes, really.
Good point, Joey.
Well, fuck.
Yeah.
Up 70K, and now he's going to be
close to even.
Dunzo. Yeah.
Joey says, I'm sure every casino across the USA has one, but that guy who's always trying to tell you bad beat stories for like the millionth time. Yeah. The guy who just keeps going on the bad beat stories, like doesn't care about you or your past results. He's like, hey, finished 7th in the $125 Aria nightly a couple nights back. And you're like, oh, sick, great run. He's like, I got the chips in, with ace king against queens, but didn't win. Can you believe that? How bad I run? And you're like, oh, yeah. And he's like, well, a month earlier, I actually finished 6th in that very same tournament. And you're like, oh, that's also sick. That's bad. Don't do that. If you're new to poker, don't do that. Nobody wants to hear it. Maybe Brent and I like kind of sort of do in a way if it's an interesting hand. But the story and again and again and again, it's just
listen. It's not that. Let's not go overboard. It's let people vent, storytell, do their thing, get their bad beats off their chest. It's not. I'm happy that stuff still happens for all the reasons I mentioned earlier.
Fair point.
If you start correcting people, be like, come on, man, like act like you've been there before, and then everyone starts doing it, then I worry. Maybe people are just too good.
Oh, yeah. Well,
that's not true. That's not true.
I don't know. Oh, Nicola says also nobody cares what you folded. Right. If you're in a scenario where, like, let's say you folded 6-3 off under the gun in a tournament and it comes 6-6-3 and these guys get it in with aces against kings and you're like, folded 6-3. Well, you're never playing 6-3 to begin with, so it doesn't matter. Now, if you're in a really, really tight spot and you made a lay down and you got there, that's different.
What was that bluff, Brent? Chris came in.
I think talking about the 8 high bluff.
The 8 high bluff. I mean, that, again, I think we sort of talked about it. I sure as hell don't think Daniel's doing that all the time, Chris. He doesn't. I think it's a very small percentage, but that particular instance, he may have just flipped a coin and said, okay, I'm either going to move it all in or I'm going to wave the white flag. All right, well, coin's heads, and I'm going to move it all in. And he's going to get a fold a very small percentage of the time. I don't think king, that hand, king jack, is never folding. Would queen 9 suited consider folding in that spot after that run out? Yeah, I think so. I think you're going to find some folds. And I think the texture was also king. What was it? It was king 5-3. So maybe Doug could have like
5-3 king
or queen 5-3. So either way, the 5-3. I think Doug could have some like ace deuces, ace fours, suited ace deuce, suited ace four, where he called flop, called turn, and then would be folding river, to a shove. So it doesn't work obviously too often, but. Michael, I saw you, Michael. You just got deleted. Here's your shout out, buddy. Michael Angelo Rossellis. You just can't do it in caps locks, man. If you do caps locks, you're going to get hit by the night bot. They're going to put you in jail. Hammer. But there's your shout out. Does Hanks spit roast or teabag? I think that is probably, vulgar. Jeff, can you explain that to me?
No.
All right.
Constantinos, do I sound weird when I say I was having withdrawals, not being able to watch these two poker beasts go at it? No, you don't. I think we all missed this high stakes feud.
Did I just get set up there by this guy, by Matthew Sweetman? Looks like it. Judging by your reaction, Jeff, it must be naughty.
Yeah, you guys can use Google to your heart's content.
Oh, I can Google teabag and spit roast?
Yeah, then maybe, I don't know what, when Liz comes back to the computer, and, maybe the search history has got to go. 28K in the middle on table 2.
Yeah.
Interesting run out here.
It's awfully wet.
Mm-hmm.
One liner to a straight. Backdoor flush.
Polk fires 9K.
Oh my. Would Daniel ever turn anything into a bluff here? I'm sure he would. Could we just have it? Could we just have the flush?
Does just call. Does have the straight. How about that for a $46,000 pot?
There we go. Gets it right back.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Polk with a 10K pot, table 1.
Yeah.
Latest tally before that hand ended Negreanu up about 10K. So be up about 30-ish.
It must be bad if moderator Booze Brugy says chat don't Google.
Oh, yeah,
caps locks. He's breaking the caps lock rule as the moderator.
As the mod.
Saying don't Google. So, all right, I'm not going to. I'm not going to go with that anymore. It must be something. It must be something that's terrible. I don't know.
I mean, yeah. Just not something we should
I can
probably
tell
get
that
into.
you know what it
even
is.
though GG's been great, they just they're like, guys, kick the door down, talk about whatever you want. But
well, I mean, that's what makes this show this show.
John says, I thought you were Jonathan Duhamel until I saw your name the first time I watched your stream. Huh. All right. No, I'm not. I'm Jeff. Hello. Hi. How are you? Good to see you.
Speaking of tea bags.
Don't even know what that means.
Me neither. I'm just going with it.
Yeah. Ansimov says, Brent is just the best. You know what? I do agree.
Well, thank you. Who said that?
You're
Nice
welcome.
guy.
I agreed.
Ansimov, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
Password for the free
yeah,
roll
here we go.
is
Here we go.
It's dual, I think.
That's great,
Yes,
Jeff.
it's
Nice
dual.
delivery.
DUEL. The password is dual. Giving away $6 $50 World Series of Poker Circuit satellite tickets.
The dual,
6.
baby.
The dual. The high stakes dual. The heads up dual. When's that coming back, you think, Brent?
High stakes duel. We are hoping to film again this month. So,
and you obviously don't have to tell us, but is the matchup set?
It is tentatively set now. Phil Hellmuth won high stakes duel.
Right.
Won.
Right.
We're gonna use the Roman numerals there. So he gets to come back and essentially defend his belts. He won a championship belt, which we haven't unveiled yet. And he's gonna have, and it's gonna be it's badass, by the way. We had a sick designer.
He does get the belt.
Dude, they're
high
awesome
stakes
belts.
duel belt. But
They're
if
awesome.
he does lose in high stakes duel 2, does he have to give up the belt and then we have a new champ, kind of like WWE?
I believe we do have one belt that you're going to pass around, but I think he gets to keep it, and we're going to create another belt. But that's a great question because we've actually gone back and forth there. So anyway, Hellmuth is definitely going to kick it off. Now the challenger that is going to play, from what I understand, it's a scheduling issue with him. Okay. But I promise you, you'll know him, and he is one of the greatest all-time phenoms, icons in poker history.
Oh my God! Against Phil Hellmuth.
So it's it is not Daniel Negreanu. So we'll eliminate Daniel Negreanu right now. He is not going to be playing Hellmuth in round 1 of high stakes duel. But I guarantee you, every single person that has any idea what poker is, follows poker.
Oh my God, that's going to be fantastic.
Stormed the scene years ago, and has forever remained an icon. So there you have it. I won't spoil it past that. Hopefully we have an announcement over the next couple of weeks.
That was a very good tease, I would say. So welcome back to High Stakes Feud. I don't know why I said welcome back. I mean, you're probably just already been here. Welcome to our break desk setup, I should say. He's Brent Hanks. I'm Jeff Platt. Good to have you all here. Barry says, great commentary. Checking you guys out from Scotland. Thank you, Barry, for joining us. Thank you all for joining us. Let's do this, Brent, since we got a little bit of time during the banana break. Let us know where you are watching us from. An international audience, a worldwide audience. We appreciate every single one of you, and we wish a very genuine Happy New Year to all of you. Happy New Year. Let us know in the chat where you are watching us from. As JC says, Happy New Year, Jeff and Hanks. Hope you guys had a nice holiday. Thank you, JC. My Hanukkah was great.
Thank you very much, Mike. Christmas was great.
Yep, time to get rid of the Christmas tree.
Happy New Year. Feliz Navidad.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
Feliz Navidad. What does that mean? Is that what is that for Spanish? Is that Merry Christmas? Happy Christmas? Yeah. There you go. Here, look at all these locations, man.
Yeah, give some to us.
I mean, I see Bali, I see Panama, I see India, I see Brisbane, Australia, Belarus, a hotel in Paris, Mississippi. Drew J is from Mississippi.
Yeah.
Up in here, we got Finland, Ireland, London, north of Ireland, Hull, UK, Denmark, Austria, Vienna, Cornwall, England, Amsterdam. That guy's high as shit. Phoenix, Saskatchewan, Macedonia, England, Guyana, Wakanda, San Diego, where it's just beautiful. Garland, Texas. Jeff, you're
Yeah,
You must
that's
know a little
close.
something
Yeah,
about
it's
Garland,
close to
Texas.
Dallas.
There you go.
I like this from Alex. The real Sin City, Cincinnati.
Cincinnati, the natty baby.
India, England, Oregon, Norway, North
Bangkok,
Dakota.
Anthony Jones.
Yeah, indeed.
Rhode Island, fucking Rhode Island, man. You beat my Bonnies.
Oh yeah,
last
a
week.
good game.
Good team though, that Rhodey.
Sweden,
Poland,
Croatia.
I love the Poles, by the way. I love Polish sausage, fresh Polish sausage.
Sure.
You ever had any, Jeff?
Yeah, San Antonio is like this crazy. I need to think of the word before I say what I was going to say.
San Antonio is part of the meat belt.
Oh, is it? What's it called? Like Words Fest or something?
I just made up that.
We just try a bunch of sausages.
Oh, really? A little sausage fest, huh? I could see you enjoying a sausage fest.
Yep, that's the exact phrase that I was trying to avoid because I knew you would pounce.
Yeah.
Words.
Fresh kielbasa. Yeah, I do love sausage, and I'm not saying that in a weird way. I'm a big sausage guy. I love sausage. I'll smoke it. I will boil it. I'll fry it. I'll grill it. A lot of ways you can do sausage, Jeff, and I'm
Amanda says Brent would love Polish sausages.
Oh, you goddamn girl. Yeah. Legendary Polish power. Yeah, Rochester, New York. Jason Lewis, my man. Really? You from Nice. Rochester? My neck of the woods, buddy. Love Rochester. East End Festival. What a blast that is. It's been a long time since I've been there. Bakersfield, that's just down the road.
Mr. X says, Jeff, I'm watching you. That's a little creepy.
That is creepy. Mr. X is his name?
Yeah, Mr. X.
Yeah, well.
It's quite strange.
R.I.P. Jeff. This will be it.
Get the YouTube
Finally,
authorities
the
on this
comes
one.
through. Yeah. I had a chili the other day. What's that? Go ahead.
Matt says Buffalo is where it's at.
Goddamn right it is, man. Great city. Rochester's a great city, too. I live in Orchard Park. No shit.
Oh, wow.
Dude, let's go, baby. 716. My area code is still 716.
Some fans can go to the game, right?
6,700 fans are allowed.
27,500 in the pot on table 2.
I see this. Yeah. Can we just have it, man? Can we have it? Can we have a winner here? Can we book a W?
Polk leads for 18K.
I don't know who this is. Sarah Ramos.
Negreanu calls. Trip Kings for Negreanu.
We got it.
That is good for a $64,000 pot.
I just put somebody in timeout.
Oh, what happened?
Sarah Ramos said Buffalo sucks, so I put her in timeout.
Well,
it's the first time I've ever done that. Timeout.
So
for
we'll
Sarah.
see in about 5 minutes, Sarah.
Yeah, you rethink what you said, Sarah. You come back with a better attitude, Missy. Fucking Sarah. What was I going to say? You know what I was going to say, Jeff? I had a chili that was delivered to our house last week. Actually, it was delivered Christmas morning by our good friends, the Lamanas. They live out here. Another guy I moved out to Vegas with. Big pot table 1. I'll get back to chili in a moment.
Okay, looking forward to that one. Negreanu Pets pot.
You don't like chili, huh? You're not a big chili guy?
Just hope the story's good. Negreanu up 57K before winning that pot.
There we go. Anyway, this chili story is not a great story. However, it was a great chili, and my friend, my very good friend, he uses Italian sausage.
Okay.
And he also smokes a brisket and then chops up chunks of brisket that's been smoked with the sausage, and he smokes it for like 12 hours. And they're chunks that he puts in this chili, and then he has fresh tomatoes and onions and peppers, makes his own sauce, does the whole works. And then he puts the chili, with the exception of the beans, back on the smoker for another 6 hours to sort of simmer and smoke. It's the best chili I have ever had in my life. I mean, he should sell it by the gallon.
Does sound fantastic.
And he'd be a billionaire. Speaking of billions, table 2, overbet. Huge. I guess is that a click
I think it was a 3-bet. Yeah, I think Polk
What the
led,
hell just
Negreanu
happened?
raised, and Polk 3-bet it to 13K.
Wow. Amanda, dude, I got to figure out how to fix my throat. I can't stop. What's in your mouth? Clearing it's annoying. I can't imagine how awful that would be on stream. Well, that's it. We got to figure out how to fix Amanda's throat.
Somebody get to Amanda on this. Amanda's the allergy issues, right? The Vegas dry air, that kind of thing. Runny nose.
It's got to be.
Throat.
I get in there. You want me to look around?
Oh, God.
I'll fix it.
No.
Well,
and Brent, well, I had the damn throat swab thing for the COVID testing for World Series of Poker coverage. I don't know if I've mentioned that I was sideline reporter for our ESPN coverage of the World Series of Poker main event.
Really?
That'll air within the next couple months. Yeah, so we had to get COVID tested, because we created a bubble environment. I gotta tell you, I think I might like the way up the nose one more than the throat swab. Is that weird?
No, I mean, I'm not surprised that you don't like gagging on something.
Okay.
I'm surprised you don't like deep throating, although the nose one for me where it like tickles your brain a little bit.
Yeah. It goes up there.
I don't really care for either of them.
Fair.
But the throat's easy. I mean, they just, they just go back there and just,
Yeah, but you gag on the, and then your tongue's like fighting them off and then.
Act like you're not used to it, buddy.
knew something like that was coming.
Right. Well, I mean, it's not that bad. It's really not. You can practice.
It's terrible. It's a miserable experience.
Do you have anything in your house? I mean, you could practice for the next one and just prepare yourself.
Practice.
I don't know.
I don't want to subject myself to more misery.
I don't know. Maybe get a little Tinder date and practice something. I don't know. Try. Practice. There's a lot of things you could do.
Yes.
You've never had the COVID, right? You faded it.
I think so. I think I might have had it in the summer. Some weird like hand and feet soreness, as weird as that sounds, but that is like, I guess some has been identified as COVID.
Really?
Yeah. Related. I don't know.
Huh.
But
I've never heard the hand and foot soreness. But they just hurt?
It was after working out, don't mean to brag, playing a little tennis, which I've done quite frequently, and just like my hands and my feet for the next 3 days were so sore. What is going on here?
Are you just like crawling around your house? Like you and Buddy out there just
I probably am exaggerating
dogs?
For effect, as surprising as that may be.
Just out there in the backyard with Buddy, lifting the leg. You're both leaking on hydrants together?
Nope.
How is Buddy? How's he doing today?
Buddy's good. Yeah, he's
right there?
Chilling. Yeah, he's just hanging out.
Good man, that Buddy. He's a good boy.
Diana says they should have tested you for more than COVID. That's the least of your worries. Fair.
Spot on.
Fair,
Spot
Diana.
on. I've said that so many times. If you're going to get Jeff in there and test him, do it right. Do it the right way. You don't know what he's carrying around. He's going on Tinder dates every other night of the week. You don't know what he's bringing around you. I mean, it's. Yeah, I worry about you at times, Jeff. I worry about you. You ever had a lot of blood work done just to make sure you don't have it?
I get a physical and blood work every year. Thank you.
Once a year, that's it?
Yes, just once a year.
I haven't had a physical in a decade. I actually don't know the last time I was at a doctor.
I'm sure you're in excellent shape. Nothing to worry about.
I'm not even joking, man. I have no idea the last time I saw a doctor.
Oh, God.
It's not good. Oh, it's not good. My wife gets so mad at me. I need to go.
You ever going to schedule that physically? You're like, yeah, I get around to it.
Yeah, no.
Well, you've been saying that since 2011.
Get that checked out.
I'm sure you'd pass the physical with flying colors.
Yeah. Last physical, they actually do the hernia check. They do that. That's a real thing. They ever do that to you? Well, you have to, cough.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, it's a real thing. Like, I know it exists. Yeah. But I don't know. I can't remember.
I don't really care for that. I'd rather have the deep throat COVID test.
Ugh, sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Diana said something like, Diana says It's called being an out of shape piece of shit. I don't know who she was talking to there, but it's quite harsh, Diana.
Wait,
I just see Diana Baker says it's called being an out of shape piece of shit, but I don't know what that was exactly referring to.
Gotta be
like a minute ago or so.
Yeah.
No, I think it was before your physical talk.
Oh, really? Okay. David McFeely, go Colts, Brent. Okay, I'm gonna delete him. How do I?
Amanda, have you figured out the magic potion and the people in the chat helped you out enough?
Okay, I put David McFeely in timeout.
Okay, nice.
That's my second timeout.
Professional.
I love you, David. I just can't hear. I can't hear the Colts. By the way, my whole family, my wife, they're all from Noblesville, Indiana.
Oh, that's right. They're
Colts fans.
Right.
I mean, I have an Andrew Luck hoodie. That's it. Obviously, Andrew Luck doesn't play anymore.
That's true.
I have Colts gear. I do, and thank God my family's actually going to root for the Bills. It's a win-win situation for the playoffs.
It's not win-win. Well, don't fool yourself with that train of thought. You will be absolutely crushed and devastated if the Bills lose on Saturday.
You're spot on. I tell myself that. I'm trying to prepare myself.
Don't even put those thoughts in your head.
Yeah. So I've now put 2 people in timeout for Mason. You better take that back right now. I see what you said, Mason Ronan. I'm a Colts fan. I see what you said. You want to be in timeout next?
Jamie says hi from Scotland. Hello, Jamie. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate
Scotland,
it.
I like Scotland. Scotland just went on lockdown again, full lockdown.
Oh, really?
Ugh. Yeah, it's running wild over there.
Somebody asked, I think Stefan, there we go, asked again. Perfect. What do you think? Can we book a flight and hotel trip in Vegas around September or October?
Why not?
I'm optimistic for September, October. And yeah, nowadays their cancellation policies are so great. You get all of your money back even if you cancel like right before you actually make the trip. So
it's talking next year. You're talking next year. I mean, well, yeah, you're going to be totally fine. I mean, I think you're going to be
2021, so it'd be this year.
Well, 2022. Some people plan ahead.
Oh yeah, but he was he asked September.
I did see something I was interested in trying to talk about and answer. It's gone. It's gone. I don't know where it went. Oswego. There it is. Doughboy 33. Brent, ever been to Oswego, New York? I have spent many of summers in Oswego, New York. I had my real Uncle Ron and his family. They're from Oswego. My dad and mom actually went to Oswego University. That's where they met, SUNY Oswego. And spent a lot of time in Oswego with the Kaplowitz family.
Shout out Oswego.
Shout out Polish. Shout out sausage. Shout out Oswego. Great fireworks. In Oswego, Buffalo, right there on Lake Ontario.
Fillmore.
Yeah.
Shout out lakes in New York.
You ever been to state of New York, Jeff?
I've ever been I've been in New York City. I don't think I've ever told you this. I remember going to a Buffalo Bills preseason game.
Come on.
I think my dad and I were making the Cooperstown trip. Is Cooperstown close enough to Buffalo?
Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah. I mean, it's there. It's Cooperstown is a reasonable drive.
I remember going to Bills Chiefs in the preseason.
That's sweet, man. That's real cool. So how old were you? You were real young?
Yeah, maybe like 12 or 13 or so. I don't know. Michael says, Jeff, please notice this. Do you host the WSOP main event online 2020? GG was the host for that. So it was WSOP.com. And both versions had live final tables. Damian Salas won the one in Rosvedov. Joseph A. Bear won the one in the United States of America. They played heads up for an additional $1 million and that World Series of Poker main event bracelet yesterday. And spoiler alert, I'm going to reveal the winner. So mute.
Well, wait a minute. Yeah. Give people time to mute it. Yep. Maybe they don't want to know who won, so they're waiting for that ESPN broadcast in March. Okay.
On which I would be the sideline reporter. I don't know if I've had a chance to mention that.
Are they going to use all your footage, you think? You think they're going to use it all?
No. We had some brutal interviews, I would say, but we had some really good ones too. Salas versus Hebert yesterday. Brent, this was like a 6-hour match with just 20-minute levels. There was 20 total big blinds on the table at the end. 20 total big blinds, and Damian Salas came out on top.
Wow, a real grind, huh?
Yeah,
a real grind. That is.
Oh yeah.
What I mean, that is. They started 300 big blinds deep.
500.
500 big blinds deep.
All of it from Negreanu.
Oh my
Polk
God.
snaps them off, and Polk rivers the flush. Oh, thumbs down indeed for the 80K
Oh,
pot.
Here comes the
For
cock
Doug
shit.
Polk.
Yeah.
Yep.
There it is.
That one sucks. Polk had the pair in the flush draw. We'll run it back.
A little bit of CSF. Devastation right there. Just got to hold, man. Just got to hold.
Yeah, that's a brutal one.
Look at that. That's pot, 3/4 pot.
Love the overbet there, huh?
Huge overbet, and Doug just picks him off. I mean, what a sick bet by Daniel. And Doug's like, all right, well, my 5 could be good. I got equity if not.
And that equity came in. Oh, ugly river for Daniel Negreanu.
That sucks. Jeff Yans, Hanks, are you holding your breath waiting for Bitcoin to go back to 10K? I mean, listen, if it goes on a crazy dip, yeah, man, I'm moving in. I'm moving in. But right now, it's just like, fuck it. What is it? 34,000 just keeps going up and up and up. I think it did a little dipper doodle. And then Ethereum started to take off. Little cough there for you, Jeff.
Did you mute? Did you mute while you coughed or sneezed?
No, I looked away, coughed into my sleeve area, and I had a little throat tickle.
No COVID.
No, I've already had it, full of antibodies.
I know. Yeah. You're good to go.
Ethereum,
tip of the cap.
This is crazy. I'm just looking at this market.
NBA, do the Celtics get the win tonight? I don't know if they get the win. I think there's some value there. Brad Stevens as a road underdog, second night of a back-to-back. I saw this stat on Action Network, covers like 68% of the time. It's something absurd.
Yeah.
So let's take him. Let's ride.
So is that what you're on?
Yeah. On the Celts, on the Mavs, on the Pacers.
Okay. Well, let me fire up. Oh, by the way, I set up a Circa account, Jeff.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm in.
Oh, you're in the mix.
I mean, I got a Circa account.
You're
now.
in the mix for mobile.
Buddy.
Here's Buddy, by the way. Buddy, say hi to the good people.
Hello,
Turn
buddy.
around. Tell him what's up.
Buddy boy.
Buddy's in the mix. Buddy is
He
here.
looks good. He looks good.
Yeah. He's
Oh, look at him. Doesn't he kind of look like Baxter from Anchor, or not from Anchorman?
Yeah.
No, it is
from
Anchorman.
Yeah, from Anchorman.
Yeah, it looks like Baxter.
Yeah.
Poor dog gets punted over that bridge.
Very sad.
It looks like Buddy looks like Baxter.
Yeah, kind of.
He's got a little Baxter in him. Buddy, baby.
That's you, right? Hello? Little camera shy.
First time I'm impressed by Hanks's consideration for once. What?
What?
Sushi cat. What is that?
Does that even mean?
What does that mean? What consideration? I'm clearly not me you're referring to. I've never been considerate in my life. Your rat is so sweet from Thomas Regard. You son of a bitch.
Damn it, Thomas.
You can put him in timeout.
Nah, let Thomas
Can I
live.
log in here? There we go.
He's been with
All
us
right.
for a while.
Let's take a look at some games here.
Yeah, do that. Take our mind off the poker. Negreanu now down a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going to take a look at what is it? Wager? Is it? How do you get there? Wagering? You got to go to wagering. Okay. College hoops. Here we go. Indiana at home -5 against Maryland. Maryland's been hot lately. Tough matchup, decent amount of points. I don't really love the line. How about Oklahoma State at home, a dog against West Virginia?
Oh,
a home dog,
interesting.
+1.5.
Home dog with Cade Cunningham?
Yeah. Cade Cunningham going to be the #1 pick in the draft, huh? Kid's a stud.
It looks pretty good. Polk takes down another decent-sized pot.
Jobber Nacho says, if you don't own any Bitcoin by now, what are you even doing? I mean, I have a very small position, but I mean...
I guess I'll just leave this planet. Jod to Urban Chaos.
Yeah,
I'll just say my goodbyes.
Else. Yeah.
David, Jeff, do you remember me? I was Blackblade 1313. You were my first ever subscription on Twitch. Very cool. Yeah, I remember you, David. For sure. Blackblade in the mix. Twitch.tv/JeffPot, just if you guys, are really bored. Really bored. Justin says that dog is on his Tinder pics. That's how he gets matches. Secrets out. No, ladies like the dog.
How's Hanks muting people if he's in the chat? How do we? I'm right here, man. I'm right Hold on. No. Right here. I've got a little wrench. Got a little wrench by my name. I can mute you.
Yeah, you're here. There you are.
I will. I put 2 people in timeout. I've never done it before. I did it today twice. Being real naughty.
Hanks, you ever drink Dogfish 120?
Good beer.
Okay.
Yeah, good beer.
Norm says Bitcoin is a scam.
Yeah, good take there, Norm. How's that working? It's working out about as well as my position in Jeff. Might as well call it a scam. Yeah. Jacob, Hanks, you're beautiful. Yeah, I get that a lot.
Yeah. A lot of people comparing to Patrick Antonius.
Yeah, I had. Who said that? That was Lord Crystal from Vallis.
If a Lord says it, must be true.
Yep, with glasses. Antonius with glasses. I get that all the time. All the time. I think I kind of like it feels like a trap, Jeff. I think I'm going to go in. I think I'm going to go West Virginia in that game.
Okay.
Yeah.
-1.5-ish.
Yeah, I'm going to get screwed here, bad.
Oh, at least you got the app now.
Yeah, good looking app. Good looking app.
The apps, though, in Vegas overall need to get a lot better. You know, they need to compete with the FanDuel apps, the DraftKings app. It's just so like old school graphics, and sometimes bets take a while. They all use the same company, it looks like, except maybe William Hill and MGM.
Right. Ooh, Wyoming, because of Josh Allen. They played. I've never seen a Wyoming basketball game in my life.
but you'll bet Wyoming.
Yep, 3.5 plus 3.5.
Flush for Negreanu for a 17K pot. All right,
I'll take it. Take that little. And he had 2 pair and a flush. He had everything there.
Yeah, he had it all. Abel says, "Is Allen the best quarterback you've ever seen in a Bills uniform, Hanks?"
Yeah, yes. I mean, it's tough. It's really not tough to say at this point.
Taylor.
Yeah, Jim Kelly was amazing, and but what Josh Allen does is so special. And not only does he have the arm, he's got the wheels, his maneuverability in the pocket, his awareness. He just has gotten so much better. Any theories on why Hanks is so devastatingly charming? Well,
what is going on today?
Tell you what, this is
going on today.
This is my kind of night, Jeff. I mean, I'm getting all the. Is it the hat? It's got to be the hat.
Is it the hat? You wear a hat plenty on stream. You wear that exact hat plenty on stream.
No, that's not true. I just got this for Christmas.
Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. Well, Merry Christmas. Christmas is over though, so let's move on.
It's the salute to service hat.
That is a pretty badass hat, actually.
Right. It's got the old flag here. We got a little camo going on underneath the brim. You got the stars across the front. You can't even see them. Maybe you can.
That looks cool.
Hank, you ever see Dominic Hasek play live? I actually did.
Legend.
Actually did see the Dominator. Pretty badass. One of my very few hockey games for the Sabres. I actually didn't go to many. But I think it was a playoff game against the Philadelphia Flyers that went to like triple overtime. And that was I want to say there were a bunch of goals scored too, but that was cool. A guy named Tim Connolly used to play for the Sabres, and I used to play poker with him.
Wow. I saw Hasek play. I believe he was goaltender for the Sabres in that Sabres Stars Stanley Cup Finals in 99 or 2000.
Really?
Hasek was a legend.
He was great. I remember some of those really, really good Sabres teams. Alexander McGillney, Pat LaFontaine.
Alexander McGillney. Also played for the Canucks, maybe?
I don't know. I don't remember. Never really got into hockey that much. You know, being from a hockey Buffalo town, it just wasn't my thing.
But we both agree on this. Going to the games here, just an absolute blast. They have such a great, I haven't been to a playoff game, so I'm sure that's absolutely absurd. But their regular season atmosphere is insane.
It's electric. I have a well, we've had the privilege and honor of going with the Negreanu family.
It's been so much fun.
Daniel and Amanda, where we just get absolutely plowed.
Ooh,
and
nice
watching
little
nice little chop it up. Yeah, but
Yeah.
can't we just get there? We can't get there. He
fair.
hits an offsuit 3.
But at least let's chop it up. I mean, yeah. Those hockey games, cannot wait for those to come back. And Amanda, Brent, and we'll be here. We'll be waiting by the phone.
Yeah, you don't worry, but anytime.
Keep us low on the depth chart for sure.
Yeah, we'd like to just be right there. Maybe. Oh, I don't know, Jeff. Would you want season tickets? Is that what you're looking for, Jeff? You want season tickets for the Golden Knights? What about the Raiders?
No.
Would you do season tickets for the Raiders or the Golden Knights?
Well, no, because they'd both be probably pretty absurdly expensive. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in Bustoville. Now catch us on a hot streak. Might put a little deposit down.
We could be paid rather than cash. I could be paid in season tickets. I could take that.
I'll take cash. Thank you.
Yeah, you're right. I want the cash.
Jared says, Platt, need you to bring back the beard, please. It was too good. It's coming, my man, Jared. It's coming. It's just will take, a week, 2 weeks to bring back. Had to shave yesterday, Jared. I don't know if you caught me talking about this earlier. I was actually the sideline reporter for the World Series of Poker main event. Really not a big deal. Coverage will be on ESPN within the next couple months. So had to lose the beard for a little bit. It'll be back, though. It will be back. Thank you for tuning in, and let's go, Mavs.
Pretty good, Liam.
Yeah. Yeah. Go for it.
Hanks is so overwhelmingly appealing to women that female coworkers complain to HR when he doesn't sexually harass them. That's phenomenal.
That's a pretty good one. Sushi Cat says, "Oh my God, is Hanks getting paid for this?" That's a good question. You have to take that up with GG, Sushi Cat. I
love sushi, by the way.
I know you do.
This chat has been so helpful when I was trying to order sushi. What was it?
Yeah, that was great.
Ago?
Try to get the to-go order from Naked Fish, but have somebody pick it up for you. Delivery from Naked Fish. I needed
delivery and ended up driving. No, we actually got it from somewhere else, but we did do Naked Fish on what was it? New Year's Eve. Yeah.
Living the dream. New Year's Eve, I was just kind of Brent on the couch and just, it's just me and Buddy, and good times. Wasn't lonely.
Yeah. Everyone's hitting on Hanks. Am I really getting hit on?
It feels like it.
What is going on? Wow.
18K in the middle on table 1.
Table 2's a little pricey as well.
Oh, Negreanu bets 12K.
Yeah, well, do we have it? Can we just have it? Yeah, all right.
Okay,
we got a winner.
Okay.
Look at W.
Winner there. How about on table 2?
I don't know. I'm not being greedy, but how about just having Queen 10? Nope, don't have that.
Yeah, that's a little greedy, I feel like.
Okay.
All right.
Back
Second
to the
half of the high stakes feud. Negreanu down about 20K for this session. No big deal. Constantino says, Jeff, have your fun. You're a grown man and you know your limits. Enjoy you. My man, Constantinos.
There you go. Know your limits.
Know my limits.
Jeff knows no limits.
Yeah, well said.
No boundaries for this man. I can't wait till you get back on the Tinder patrol.
Yeah.
Excited for you.
Looking forward to that. Yeah.
You need it bad.
No, that may be true.
Jesus, these comments are
I know. Hanks sounds like Owen Wilson. Can you say wow?
Wow.
Partridge says, I would love a piece of Brent, and I'm straight. 888 says, Hank's professional thirst trap artist.
Oh.
Jeez. Matthew says, Hank's glasses make women weak at the knees.
Oh.
Oh, my.
Oh.
Ladies.
Hey, now. I can't read this one, but it's pretty good. Oh, it's pretty good. Oh, God. Pat Emanuel, that's disgusting.
It's the kind of guy, Hanks is the kind of guy who blows his nose into a Kleenex and looks at it. Well, you gotta Yeah, just make sure everything's looking all right.
Ugh.
David says Brent has his comment bot tuned in. Okay, that would make a little more sense. Hanks is a more attractive James Spader. This is true.
Uh-huh. I get the James Spader one.
Michael, my girlfriend just told me to turn down the volume. She can't handle the sexy voice of Jeff. It's probably Brent's sexiness that she can't handle. I mean, that seems to be the way this chat is going today. This stream is going today. It's all Brent today.
Richard Rose. My girlfriend thinks Hanks is a perv. I mean, I'm sorry that's come across that way. I'm really not. At least I don't think I am.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
David says Jeff is the type of guy to get friend zoned, guaranteed. In the past, absolutely. Absolutely was that guy. I think I've learned, but who knows? RM says, Jeff, what's the schedule now? I think we plan to go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, bring it back to normal, 5:30 p.m. Eastern, 2:30 p.m. Pacific time. Brent will be back here on Wednesday, I think, as long as Doug can make it. Brent and Egyptian Patrick Tardif from the GG
Wait a minute.
squad.
I'm on Wednesday?
I believe so. I think that's what the banner said, yeah, or no?
All right. I didn't know that.
No, I might have gotten it wrong.
No, you probably got it right.
We did.
I don't even know where is the schedule?
Well, we got it in our WhatsApp from executive producer James, and then Negreanu posted it on Twitter.
That one.
Yeah, Wednesday, Brent Hanks, Patrick, Egyptian, Tardif. And then
There
Friday,
you go.
happy hour, me, Brent, Amanda Negreanu, if she's feeling better. Hopefully she is. Hopefully the chat played the role of doctor today, not just chat pros out there.
Sounds like she's going to do a little tea and honey.
Yeah, okay.
And lemon. Thomas Rogard, why do you have the tree up? I suspect you hide khaki tea in there.
Yeah,
Well,
Thomas, see, well, I don't know about that, but
yeah. I think Kaki's a big guy, right? Didn't he?
Yeah, he'd be hard to hide in the Christmas
He told
tree.
me he was real big.
Huh.
Jeff Platt is someone I would accept a friend request from on Facebook.
You know, I'm really not that into Facebook.
I don't like it either.
Yeah, but follow us on Twitter. He's at Buffalo Hanks. I'm at Jeff Platt. Follow us on Instagram. He is also at Buffalo Hanks. I'm at Jeff Platt 1. Okay, Brent, what if we do this? Take a couple minutes. I'll go grab an energy drink. Take Buddy outside. Carlin, the man, the myth, the legend, will jump in. Does that sound good to you?
I'll bring on the voice of God.
Sounds
Carlin.
good.
How about you stick around for this one, Jeff? Aces versus Kings.
Oh, my. What hold?
One time, baby. There it is.
Aces will
Hey-o.
hold
Wow.
for a $108,000 pot.
Whoa.
Oh, baby.
Baby doll. That is huge, man. Massive.
Wow.
Massive. What a cooler.
Taking a look at the replay. The
What
cooler pot that we've
cooler.
seen before, but this time the aces hold.
I mean, this is sort of what Daniel needed, right? He's talked about needing to be on the right side of variance, that nines hand earlier, making nines full when Doug had ace king, hitting a 2-outer, aces versus kings, 100K pot right there. Let's just make it happen, man. Let's get hot. Let's sizzle.
Sounds good to me. Thanks for keeping me around for that hand. Appreciate it.
Well,
I'm gonna have a
you want to
little
go now? You want to go?
spring
You want to
in
go
my
now or no?
step on break. Yeah. I'll go right now. I'll be back in a couple minutes. My man Carlin will fill in, and I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Let's do this. Get me my man Carlin. Carlin hates when I try and do his voice. I can't do his voice justice. It is just too pure.
We gotta hear that on the stream as well, Brent. Come on.
Oh, there it is. My man, Carlin. What's up, my guy?
What's up, Brent? Do the impression of me. Go for it.
Yeah, let me do the impression of Carlin. And here we are. And it's me, Carlin. I have more Bitcoin than you. And,
True.
And I know how to make graphics on screen. And I am an Instagram influencer. And you can follow me at Carlencho. And I like poker. Poker's nice. I can't do any more than that. I can't go any deeper with the voice. Let me hear the real thing.
I also gotta hear you talking about yourself in third person because Carlencho likes doing that sometimes. He talks about himself like he's not him.
Oh, you never do that ever. And that was a very piss poor impersonation. And I love your voice, man. I think I told you this. You have a Howard Stern sort of tone. And I think that's wonderful.
Thanks, Brent. I really
He's got the greatest voice of all time, by the way.
Damn, that's a true honor for me.
No, it should. Do you ever listen to Howard? You ever get into that?
Yeah, I heard him. It's not like I hear him every day, but I heard his voice.
He's pretty old now.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
but he's a legend, absolute legend. I don't really listen to him that much. Maybe once a week, twice a week. I'll fire it up in the old vehicle.
Mm-hmm. Is he
Howard?
Is he still active? Like, is he still?
Oh man, yeah, he's still on Sirius XM channel 100. I think he just signed like another, 5 or 10 year deal that was worth a pile of money. A pile of money. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
He might be the all-time best interviewer ever. I mean, ever compared to anyone. Yeah, he is. He's that good.
Yep.
Anyway, how the hell did we get here? Your voice is how we got here. Beautiful thing. Just like today's session for Dana Negreanu, absolutely beautiful.
Oh yeah, that pot with aces against kings was exactly what was about time as well.
The doctor ordered. I think looking at the graphics across the screen, Daniel was down about $20,000 before that. So now, math would suggest that he's up about 30 or 40. So we'll wait to have that updated momentarily, and we'll get you the current figure. Jeff Platt. Usually here, my man Carlin's filling in. Jeff is walking Buddy the dog. They're out there squatting on a hydrant together.
Man, how many times did Jeff mention the WSOP final table interview?
Oh, yes. He does that.
It's insane.
He likes to needle us, let us know that he's working on ESPN for the WSOP main event. And I will tell you this, Jeff and I have done, we think maybe now over 100 shows together. As good as he is as a broadcaster, as a play-by-play, and he is a polished professional, that son of a bitch, he is even better at his interviews, at standing up. The guy's really smooth.
Yeah.
Does a really nice job.
Agree.
And let's hope ESPN doesn't want to pick him up full-time for our sake, so we can just kind of latch on to Jeff while we have him before he makes it to the big time.
Yep.
Never tell him we said that either. Don't ever tell him that I had such nice things to say about him. Please. He's got an ego problem.
Does he though? He seems like chill guy. He's a chill guy. Zero
ego about the guy.
Yeah. I like also how professional he is. So when Remco was doing the commentary, I think it was last week.
Yeah.
Jeff was kind enough to send him notes about everything that happened so far, in the challenge. So
I'm saying, man, the guy just has everything so organized, and he did the same thing for me, and he'll probably do it again when I'm back with Egyptian on Wednesday. He has this log since the very first stream where he just keeps track of everything, notes that helps keep you in order. He does this for every show we do. For all of our Poker Go streams, whether it's Super High Roller Bowl or US Poker Open, Poker Man, whatever it is, he's got notes. And not only does he have them for that current series, but he's got them that dates back all the way to the first time we ever did it. And it's amazing. It's amazing. He's got crazy work ethic. God, can we stop talking about Jeff saying all these nice things?
I'm making you say nice things about Jeff.
Oh my God. I mean, it's really, it's a problem. It is a problem now.
When you decide to go on a break and I commentate with Jeff, I'm going to make Jeff make him say nice things about you.
I don't think it won't. Well, he won't have.
I mean, he'll find something. I'm pretty sure.
He'll be nice enough to find something. You won't be able to spend much time on the topic, as we could devote this entire time away to Jeff. But you give him about 10 seconds, he'll come up with something sweet and special. No doubt about it.
Yep.
Matt Ban, I heard Hank's dad lost a finger when feeding him as a baby. Jesus, man. I mean, listen, yeah, I grew teeth very quickly. Right out of the womb, I had my molars. All right. I'm a bit of a vampire. I was a biter. Rogers MVP. You shut your mouth, Matthew Disaleski. Jonathan Vecchio, all the love for Brent ends as soon as Carleggio shows up. The voice of God, greater than the Buffalo's Bills fan. Hey, man, no doubt about that. No doubt about that. One of my favorite voices. I had no idea what I was missing with Carlin until these streams started and GG brought me on board. It is a beautiful thing. So what do you got going on, Carlin? Did you play any poker over the weekend?
I actually did play. I played the Beat the Pros event once again on Saturday, which is actually like one of the... Yeah, it's basically the only tournament I get to play lately.
Yeah.
So yeah, did not do too well in that. Busted.
Shit the bed, huh?
Yeah, busted within the first hour, if I remember correct.
You gonna give us a bad beat story? What our chat loves so much? Come on, give us a little bad beat story. Did anything terrible happen, or did you just punt?
Nah, not really. It was a classic flip, you know.
All right.
Nothing special.
Yeah.
You know.
No.
And even if I did get a bad beat, I would not tell a story about it.
You're that kind of guy, man. You just wouldn't do it to us. You wouldn't torture us with the bad beat stories. I kind of like them. I differ in regards to many. I don't mind it. Thomas Ice Hanks looks like the guy who cuts prime rib at the wedding reception. Hey, I'll take that gig, man. As long as I can have a plate or two. When is Khaki back? I think. Let me pull up the schedule. I don't know if Khaki was on the schedule. Let me. I don't know. The answer right now, I don't know.
This week.
Not this week. There you go.
Not this week, yeah. And as well, a lot of you guys asking me to bring people back. Okay, I take care of the streaming part, but I don't actually get to cast people. You know, Mr. Brent Hanks did not get this gig because of Calancho. You know, surprisingly.
That would be our producer James back there, who does a great job rounding up the talent. And overall, just man, you guys got your shit together at GG.
Yeah,
great.
It's
refreshing.
We try.
No, you guys are kicking ass and taking names. If you're just tuning in, make sure you are giving us a little thumbs up. By the way, this doesn't make any sense. There's 3,200 people watching this stream, and there's only 200 thumbs up. Come on, man. Can we get to 500 for crying out loud? Hit the thumbs up. We need it. We love it. Subscribe. You'll be notified every time there's going to be a stream. Help us out, please. For the love of God, give us those thumbs up. And as you can see, we have a little break right now in the action, a banana break, as they call it. Daniel's got to get loaded up on his potassium. And we welcome back the one, the only, the ESPN expert,
superstar.
Interviewer, superstar.
Superstar
don't confuse him with Ernie Johnson, folks. All right, but this is Jeff Platt. Look at him.
Hi,
look at him.
How are you? I heard ESPN.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know if you guys were able to mention that I was sideline reporter for the World Series of Poker main event.
Here it goes. Here it goes. The first time we've seen someone put their head through an actual wall on stream.
Oh, what's up, fellas? What did I miss?
You missed us saying nice things about you for like 5 minutes straight.
Wow. I'm going to have to go back and watch the replay.
It was kind of pathetic, and it really was. We did a lot of Jeff Platt suckling.
Yeah.
Huh. That is way too kind. Hope we didn't lose all of our viewers after that.
Nah, we praised the hell out of you, Jeff.
Like, wow. Yeah. Thank you. I'm touched. That means a lot, especially coming from you, gentlemen. Very much appreciate it.
Adam Stone in the chat says, you guys are clearly the least annoying people streaming this stupid match. Well, hey, I guess that's a compliment, Adam. So, appreciate that. By the way, stupid. So you've gone stream to check it out, but you think the match is stupid. I don't know, Stone. Maybe we got to figure out something else. You know, maybe we got to figure out something else to do. But hey, you do you, buddy. Yeah, Milan. Yes, Jeff Platt did say he was on ESPN.
Yeah. I did. Yeah, I mentioned it earlier, but I'm sure the time will come. I don't like to talk about it, guys. I really don't. Just sometimes it just naturally, very organically comes out. Yeah, in conversation.
Yeah.
Same with the wedding story, right?
wedding. Oh, like
you
when
forgot
I was
about that.
invited to Daniel and Amanda Negreanu's wedding.
Yeah,
that one.
And you sat next to you sat next to who?
I sat next to Phil Hellmuth, just the 15-time World Series of Poker bracelet winner, Phil Hellmuth. Yeah.
Normal day.
I understand you bringing that up, Carlin, but again, I really don't like to discuss, these things.
Yeah. Now hold on, I need to read this message because it was hidden from the awkward melon, and it says, "Do not keep Hanks. Dump his ignorant ass." Now listen, I am with you pretty much everywhere, but I don't think I'm ignorant.
No, you don't strike me as ignorant.
I don't think I'm ignorant at all. I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say I'm not. All right. So awkward melon.
Yeah, awkward melon. You should have just said, "Do not keep Hanks dump his ass."
Yeah,
you would have been like, "All right, yeah, whatever."
I think that.
I like how Harry says, "It upsets me that Brent grew on me and is now enjoyable to watch."
Well, listen, I'm like a fungus. I keep growing. You can't get rid of me. There's nothing you can do to.
Stuck with him, and then you're like, "Oh, wait a minute, enjoy this."
Well, hey, there you go.
What's up, Matt, about Vegas? Hey, again, just joining. Hope you had a relaxing New Year's Eve. It was indeed. Jeff, say something nice about Brent. I'll wait till he leaves next time, and then, get those awkward compliments out of the way.
We talked about that
just with Carlin.
Yeah.
Jack of Hearts for Doug Polk, good for a 12K pot.
Come on, man. We got to get it back together, DNegs. I think these stats have, in fact, been updated. We're up about $47,000 at the moment, just shy of 50K.
Okay.
That pot didn't help any, so whatever. 40K, up a buy-in. The goal is 6 buy-ins today. That's my prediction. I think we're going to have a $240,000 winner when it's all said and done, which means it's time to shit or get off the pot.
It means we got to ramp it up a little bit here, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Rachel says, can we do drinks for charity for happy hour stream? I'll donate $2 to Poker Gives for each cocktail Hanks consumes during Friday's stream. I do like the idea of incorporating charity into one of our happy hour streams. I don't think we'll do it on a per cocktail basis.
Yeah, man. I'll run you. You'll be broke, Rachel. I'll run you dry.
And then Brent will be dead. So we can find a balance there, I think, and incorporate some kind of charity aspect, but really like that idea.
Yeah. What are Spanx? SPANX. What is that? What's a Spanx? Because Ollie Jones says that he heard that Brett loves to wear Spanx.
Brett or Brent?
Brett is
Brett Hanks, not
Brett,
aware,
which is clearly not. It's somebody else, but I'm just curious what a Spanx is.
I don't think you would be wearing Spanx.
Dear Google. Oh, you know what it is. So you knew what the spit roast and teabagging and Spanx.
Here we go again. Carlin, run for the hills. No, please stay. Please stay, Darren. Don't. It'd be a little less awkward with 3 people instead of 2, I guess. I don't know. Arlen says Jeff Platt looks like a dentist. Okay.
Guy's got nice teeth. He drinks everything through a straw. He takes care of his, his
no free ads.
Whites.
Great Monster Ultra Zero energy drink, but the most important part: use that straw. It doesn't hurt your teeth.
Yeah. Now my teeth are all fake anyway. Doesn't matter.
Whatever works.
Daniel Cook in the chat says, Carlancho might have one of the sexiest accents. Do you guys have a favorite accent?
Oh, yeah.
Do we have I like, I mean, I was not too familiar with yours, Carlin, beforehand, but yours is quite nice. I love a good Aussie accent. Good day, mate. Some people say that I have a pretty strong Australian accent.
Sucker for the UK accents as well as the Aussies as well. I love the UK accent.
Yeah. Me personally, I enjoy Slovakian girls talking in Czech.
Oh, baby.
What's that sound like?
Really. I'm like
you have like you have something we can sample?
Not really. It's I don't even know how to compare it to something, so you guys could get an idea of what it actually feels like. It's like it's
Unfortunately, Carlin, we're playing the role of ignorant Americans. We're like, huh? Slovakian women
Slovakia?
speak Czech?
Wasn't Czech Republic and Slovakia
these
the
are
same?
Countries? Yeah.
Are they separate? Whatever.
Poland, isn't that all in one? Persindre Larson says, Jeff's last name has a meaning in Swedish, which just describes his character and persona so perfectly. Oh, I would hope that that's good. Anyone know if he is Swedish? I do know, as a matter of fact. And the answer is no. But unless you give me like a really cool meaning for the last name, then I think I'd just lie moving forward. Like I'm Swedish. You know, my last name Platt actually means blah blah blah. And Swedish women, I mean, you know, ladies.
Yeah, how do you do in that category, Jeff? You have a
With
lot
the
of dates
Swedish
with the
women,
Swedes?
haven't, you know.
But knocking them dead, huh?
Yeah, we haven't run across many Swedes in Vegas.
Scott, would you be happier with a Bills win next weekend or DNegs winning 6 blinds tonight? Well, I got to tell you, 6 blinds isn't going to do shit. But
6
buy-ins, I think you mean 240,000. Yeah, that'd be cool, but nothing's going to top Bills winning in the playoffs. I mean, come on, man.
We're a biased stream, but we aren't over the top obnoxious for Brent to say that he'd rather have a huge Negreanu win than a Buffalo Bills win.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there's one thing for sure, and it is I am loyal to the soil. There's no way in hell that I would choose anything over the Buffalo Bills winning in the playoffs. It hasn't happened since, oh, God, when was the last time they actually won in the playoffs? I should know this. The last time they won at home in the playoffs was 1995, I believe.
Carlin, we brought you on just to talk Bills football. You're welcome.
That's right. Do you guys watch the NFL? Carlin, do you follow the league, the NFL? Maybe we've been over this.
I have no idea what's going on there. I don't even know the rules, to be honest.
I feel like NFL, for as popular as it is in the United States of America, everywhere else in the world, really nothing.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I made a joke in our Discord channel about the stream on Saturday to one of our other producers.
Yeah.
And I realized, like, oh my God, I think no one thought that they didn't get it. And it's because no one is familiar with the NFL other than Jeff and I. Like, no one has any idea. And for me, this is like the biggest moment in sporting history since I was a kid.
Yeah.
It's going to happen on Saturday. Yeah.
Brent was like, I got to bail on the stream, guys. And producer Simon was like, well, Brent, you know, we would prefer it.
Oh, dead serious.
I'm
yeah.
Like, no, this came across all wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I don't really know what to say here, but I'm joking,
I had to
man.
jump in and be like, Simon, Brent is joking. You would just like to make that clear. You don't bail just for sports. Speaking of, Mavs play in 12 minutes, so I'll be gone, obviously, by 5.
Jeff, it's nice having you. Yeah. Oh, man. Now, if I were going to the game, which, I mean, they're letting 6,700 fans in, like, yeah, you know, then that's a different
we would
story.
all let you go too, you know?
Well,
like
I mean, maybe
Simon,
I could live
Carlin,
stream.
James, me. A live stream, Brent Hanks at the Bills Stadium. What do they call that place? Ralph somebody?
Well, Ralph Wilson. They called it the Ralph for a while.
Oh, New Era Field now, right?
And it's not even New Era Field anymore because that contract ran out. Remember Barstool was going to try and buy the stadium rights? The naming rights? I think it's actually
no way the NFL was letting that happen.
Yeah, it's just called the Bills Stadium now.
Oh, that's creative.
Yeah, but, you know, we'll see.
Yeah, you guys got to get some of that ad revenue, man.
Well, if they do anything right, and they will do it right when it's all said and done, they're going to name that stadium after Jim Kelly.
Oh, yeah, that's badass. Even if they do have another sponsor, the sponsor can just be the field.
At some point,
like Barstool Field at Jim Kelly Stadium or something.
That is going to be Jim Kelly, you know, Stadium or whatever. Yeah.
Hampus in the chat says Platt in Swedish means flat, so it was not a compliment. Well, thanks to the last Swede who, well, whatever. Then I'm not Swedish. Love you guys though, and the girls a little bit more, but you guys are nice people.
You done?
I mean, I think I'm done unless Swedish woman pops up. It's a pretty good bit, I must say.
How was Buddy's piss?
You'd have to ask him, but I think it was pretty strong.
Solid overall. Stream.
Yeah.
Good.
He had a
I get worried about him
as well.
Oh, you can't say that word out loud, can you? He'll go nuts.
Say it.
Buddy will go bananas if you say the T word.
Yep. I mean, you can say it because he can't hear you.
No, I don't know. He's got great hearing. Oh my God!
MI says name the Bills Stadium after Scott Norwood.
Oh boy! Both of my dogs just ran in here right now. By the way,
oh boy!
So did I say treats?
Oh,
did I say it out loud?
I don't think you actually did until just now.
Well, maybe my dogs know how to spell.
Daniel says, "Does Jeff ever get mad?" No, really, never do. Carlin, you strike me as a very calm, patient individual, never lose your temper. Would that be correct or no?
That is very correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I see that.
Yeah, I got patience tatted on my arm, so Yeah.
Oh, wait, let me see that again. Hold that up. Well, can you hold that up again?
Oh.
Give us a little look at that sucker. That says patience?
Yeah. It's in Armenian.
I think you spelled it wrong.
So you can read in Armenian as well.
No, I can't read anything. I can't read.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is really cool.
Yeah, it says patience. Yeah. You know,
and have you always been very patient, or have you adapted that?
It's the side effect of playing poker, I would say. You know,
oh, interesting.
After a couple of years, you kind of develop this skill of just being patient and being chilled and not really sweating the short-term stuff and, you know, the small stuff and being focused on a bigger picture. And you just
like Bitcoin.
Yeah, exactly. You know.
Although I will tell you, I imagine you've gone through some ups and downs with Bitcoin that has been tough to.
Not really. I started this year in March, so the price.
Yeah, you've had a good year.
Yeah,
you've had a good year.
Yeah. I did not go through the bear market, so yeah, I jumped in at the right time. I just went up basically since the.
God, who runs better than you, man? I mean, you're just you're on fire, dude.
Yeah, I am. Let me tell you a story. So on Saturday, I decided to finally buy some Ethereum.
And it's just crushing now.
Yeah, it went up 40% in 2 days. So shout out to my time.
That's the story. Shout out to Carlin.
Yeah, basically shout out to me.
God, you just turned into a crypto genius.
Basically.
Do you follow a lot of crypto? I mean, there's tons of personalities and people out there. I know, like Alex Weiss is one of them. Mm-hmm. I don't know who some of these people are, but so you're studying, you're watching, you're observing, you're looking for the right time to buy. That's fascinating.
I'm aware. Yes. That'll be correct.
So good time to buy either coin. If Jeff and I wanted to buy, like right now, just dive in. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Like Ethereum is gonna explode in my opinion. 2021. A lot of good projects are gonna get built on top of it. So yeah, even though it already went up by 40%, I think it's gonna go even more ballistic. So
really?
It's still cheap. So yeah. Someone asks in the chat.
It could get as big as like Bitcoin.
I mean, it's hard to tell, you know. Yeah, I think Bitcoin will always be number one, but at the same time, Ethereum is kind of more flexible, and there can be some stuff added to Ethereum that can be added to Bitcoin. So Ethereum is like more flexible and more usable in some other aspects.
Wow, Jeff, maybe we need to go all in on Ethereum.
That all in will represent a very strong amount, but
not all in. You know, that's a myth as well that a lot of people have, like, is that you got to go all in on something when it's cheap, but you don't have to. Just buy or split like 20% of your Bitcoin holdings and, you know, put it into Ethereum just to like capitalize when the price goes up. So yeah. I'm
going to post my my Ethereum address right here in the chat. If anybody wants to send any as a donation, or maybe I'll just put it in my Twitter bio. How's that?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
People do that, right? And I imagine that some people probably send money when people do that. Is that? I mean, why would
Polk
anyone do
that? $27,000 bot. He did River of Flush, I believe.
Yeah, Brent, to answer your question, I do have my public Bitcoin address and Ethereum address in all my videos on YouTube in the description, and no one sent me
there you go.
Any money yet. So
no one has?
Nah, not yet.
You have a ton of videos and stuff out there, right? So all right, you need to just target then, you know, the Chamaths of the world that have, 100 million coins.
Yeah.
Carlin, have you done the Instagram post of the day yet?
Oh,
story?
I forgot, Jeff.
You forgot? You want to do it live? Let's do it live while you're on the air. This will be great. It'll be follow Carlin Show on Instagram. Follow Brent at Buffalo Hanks. Follow me at Jeff Platt 1, and Carlin will just do the story live, Brent, and then we'll make sure to. I still don't know what the word is. Like, you share the story, you don't retweet it. I don't know, something.
You share it. Let me put you out loud so you guys can like.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
All right,
There
let's
we
do
go.
it. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, and so let's be like, really, and Brent, let's be really locked in on poker.
All right. Let me. Am I doing it right? What am I doing again?
Yeah, we're gonna just be calling the action, and then when Carlin comes to us with the Instagram shot, it's like, oh hey, Carlin
I'll let you know.
on
guys.
Instagram.
So we're gonna. Okay.
Yeah,
Jeff, I'll
three
just
clubs
follow
on. Yeah, three of clubs on the turn. $3,143 in the pot. 7 of diamonds on the river, Brent.
This is
Yo,
really
guys,
impressive. It's the
we are
first
live.
time.
Oh wait, Brent, we're here.
Oh,
Wow. Wait. Are we on Instagram?
Please, I think we're not just on Instagram. We're on Carlin's Instagram page.
We're in there.
I think
inside
we're there.
Carlin.
Carlin, are we there?
You are there, guys. You made it officially.
Oh my God.
Wow. And he's an influencer. He's a celebrity. We're inside Carlin. His Instagram, that is.
Yes.
And
Good clarification.
Yeah, this isn't awkward.
Is that it?
And scene.
I don't know. Did we do it right, Carlin? Are we celebrities now?
Oh, I think we're echoing now, Carlin, which is probably bad for business for the actual stream. It's fine for your Instagram.
It is. It is. Guys, next time at least say, GGPoker.tv and all that stuff. It's okay. I'll edit it. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we are stone cold moron. We need a script.
Yeah, this was the first lesson of Instagram. I think we have to do this like more often so I can teach you how it works and everything. It's okay. You'll become.
We need a lot of lessons. We need a lot of help when it comes to social media. Oh, that worked well. Jonathan says, you made it in the world when you're on Carlin's Instagram. Exactly. I think the echo will stop right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry for the echo.
Sorry about that. It's okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Negreanu up about 25K.
I think Brent had no idea what we were doing the whole time. Is that correct,
Nope.
Brent?
No idea.
That's pretty consistent.
I wasn't sure what was happening. Jeff all of a sudden started calling the first hand this entire time. And then we became Instagram celebrities. So there, Everett Morgan, I saw this earlier. I'm sorry. I wanted to get back to this. I'm glad you posted it. Hanky, I think the Bills need to get Marshawn Beastload Lynch back to bookend his career with Buffalo. And the only reason I'm reading this, and by the way, I love Marshawn Lynch. Didn't he come back last year?
Yeah.
He came back and joined the Seattle Seahawks for the playoffs.
Yeah.
So he's notorious, or at least seemingly notorious, for joining a Super Bowl contending team where a running back is needed. I don't really know where there's one right now. I'm trying to think. I mean, does anybody need a running back, Jeff? I know, Carlin, you're not following the NFL.
Nope.
Let's see. I mean, the Saints could use one for a day if Alvin's still out.
That's a good point. Although, what's his nuts is really good. I always want to say Lamar Miller, and it's not Lamar Miller. It is, gosh, I can't remember his name. Well, this is good content.
This is great for stream.
Good
purposes.
for business. So anyway, long story short, bring back Beast Mode to Buffalo. That would be great. Berlencho, can I get a shout out from God, aka you, Jason R? Okay, wait for it. I'm going to count them in on 3, Jason. Here we go. On 3. 1, 2.
Don't you do 3, 2,
3.
1 and okay.
Jason R, shout out to you, bro.
Oh,
Fantastic.
wow.
Terrible countdown, but great delivery by Carlin.
Yeah, I guess you are supposed to go the other way, right? You go 3, 2, 1.
All right, here we go, guys. We're on in 5 and 1, 2, 3. Oh, Polk fires the overbet here.
Yeah.
16,500.
Latavius Murray. Thank you, Shrey, as I watch this overbet. Yes, Latavius Murray. That's right. Had the L and the M right. Come on, man. Just have it.
I'm going to leave you guys after this putt.
Okay. Oh, all of it.
Oh, my God.
There we go.
The check raise for all of the chips.
Did we flop it with 5-6? Did we?
Polk lays it down. Nice pot for Negreanu.
Wow.
That was solid.
All right.
So, hey guys, I'm going to post the Instagram story. Okay.
Okay,
right.
we will read.
I'll share it.
Go
or
on
whatever.
Instagram and share it.
I'll
Okay.
share that son of a bitch. That's
you,
what I'm going
Carlin.
to do. I'm good at sharing.
Oh man.
There we
Well,
go.
yes.
That was great, Carlin.
Unless it's food. Okay, thanks, Carlin.
Hang out. Yep.
All right, so now I need
There
to
he
follow
goes.
this.
Carlin Cho, man, the myth, the legend.
And, let's see. Nothing yet. It's me, Carlencho.
That was very good impersonation.
I did a decent one when you were going to the bathroom with Buddy.
Sounds very weird. I did, though, on that break have some hip peas snacks, the chickpea snacks, the nacho vibes flavor. It's quite nice.
You like the chickpeas, huh? That's your go-to snack. You've lost a ton of weight. You told me you're down to what, $140?
I don't think I said that, but lost a little bit of weight. I mean, you inspired me, Brent, because you were on the 1-day diet about a week ago. Brent texted me and he's like, you know what? I had a salad today. I'm laying off alcohol, but tomorrow I'll be back at it. I'm like, well, good run at it.
Yeah, well, I do inspire a number of people.
That's right. Yeah, I look at you as my, nutritionist / fitness trainer / life coach / mental coach.
I'm thinking about opening a gym.
Yeah.
And let's see, Jonathan Lynch, who's
Average
up
Joes.
in this battle. It's right there in the center of your screen, my man. You can see today's current results. I believe Daniel's up about 40K, up about a buy-in. It's going to come right through the middle of the screen. You can't miss it. Gives you the overall total as well. Daniel's down about $738,000, and we are just over the halfway point in this match.
And we had 23K in the middle on table 2.
Yep.
7 of diamonds on the river. Second 7, a third diamond.
Milan, someone tell me how to stop drinking soda. Well, I don't buy it.
No,
I guess it moved away. I mean, I'm
15K from Negreanu.
Yeah. Here we go.
Now it's Polk in the tank.
Oh,
and
boy.
rips it here.
This is
Back and forth it goes.
Brutal. Doesn't it seem like Daniel's value betting here too? This looks like a really bad spot. Do we have a small flush? I think we just have to call with a flush. Could Doug be turning, a 4 into? I mean, what bluffs does he have on a paired board? Maybe a king. You could turn a king into a bluff rather than calling. It certainly looks like he's got
3 ace of diamonds.
Yeah, it certainly looks like he's got maybe. I mean, it's hard to find bluffs here, but
yeah,
it seems like he could have 3s full, 4s full. Could he, have a 3-7, 4-7 combo, king 7? Obviously, repping a house or a nut flush. That is the question.
Ronnie does lay it down. Nice pickup for Polk.
Would love to know what Daniel had there. It looked like a genuine tank.
With the soda, a lot of people, not me, have switched to like the flavored sparkling water just to have something. It fills them up a little bit.
Yeah. Well, can't you do like diet soda or
yeah,
Coke
that
Zero,
at least help.
something like that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And that
What's your
taste is
problem
good
with
too.
soda? Is it are you drinking the the sugary, full of
Yeah, the
calories
real
stuff,
thing?
Milan? I don't know. Depends on what your problem with soda is.
Julian says Jeff looks like the FBI agent from X-Files. Like David Duchovny, I'll take that one. I will take that one, Julian.
Wow.
Not sure how accurate it is, but I'll take it.
David Duchovny. Wow.
Right? That he was the guy in X-Files, yeah.
I think so. I mean, that might be the nicest one you've ever received.
Yeah.
Pat Manuel, are you a Sabres fan? I mean, I don't follow the Sabres too carefully. I'm not a huge hockey fan in general, but I'll support them. Yeah, no doubt. I'm more of a bandwagon Sabres fan. They make a run in the playoffs, which it's been a long time from what I
But they have a good future, right? From my very limited hockey knowledge. Don't they have one of the young sickos?
I think so. Yeah.
Jack, what's his name? Negreanu's going to kill us for horrendous hockey knowledge.
Yeah, I think he knows.
Jack
I think he
Eichel
knows.
or
We have no
something.
idea.
I don't know. Yeah, that's true.
We've gone to how many games, and I still don't know what the fuck icing is.
Oh, I thought you just learned what icing was.
I think I did.
You've probably forgotten by
the
now.
puck goes down the ice across all the lines, and then you touch it, and then they blow the whistle, and you got to do a face.
It doesn't have to be all the lines, but yeah, good enough.
A bunch of lines.
Yeah, decent amount of lines.
Well, so many lines. By the way, Jeff, more than 3,000 people watching. We still don't have 500 thumbs up. Please.
Oh, we probably got to get that going, huh?
Yeah. What I really need you to, I need to get to 500, because if you do that, I'm going to crack open a cold one.
Oh, so there we go.
Inspire me to move over here to my fridge to grab a cold one. We need 500 thumbs up, and while you're at it, make sure you subscribe to this page. I mean, please. I don't like.
I'm going to click the thumbs
up
up right now.
Thank you.
I like to wait until you beg.
Oh,
I like to make you beg
baby.
for it, Brent.
Yeah, we are shaking. We are baking. We're at 415, 440. We are skyrocketing to the moon with thumbs up. I mean, let's go. Can we? I mean, there's no shot we hit 1,000, right? Can we get up to 1,000?
Why not, though? The numbers are there for us to do it. Yeah. You just click like. You just click subscribe.
I need to show this comment. I love this one from Dan Watson. It wasn't deleted, thank God. Brent Hanks doesn't look like anyone. That beautiful bastard is his own man. That is glorious right there.
What
Dan
a wonderful
Watson.
day for Brent Hanks on the call.
It's been a big day for me, man. This has been a really big day.
Congratulations, Brent. Congratulations.
Wow. This is Brent's big day.
It's been huge.
That's a big day. We're well over 500 now.
Well, there we go. Crack open a cold one. Let's get to 1,000. Brent, you grab a cold beer. I'm going to tell the people how they can watch the Super Millions on this very channel. That is going to be tomorrow on GGPoker.tv. Nananoku and Rotterdam on the call, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific time. It is the Super Millions with 448K up top. Lena 900. Nicholas Aztet is second in chips in that Super Millions. He's played 30 Super Millions events. He's made 8 final tables, better than 25%. Polk over bets on table 2. Darren Elias, Seth Davies also in the mix, and you can bet on the final table as Negreanu folds. I mean, that's an absurdly stacked final table. And again, Lena 900's results are legendary. You can also watch Lena 900 more cards up coverage this Saturday. Brent Hanks and I on the call. The final 4 for the 10K WSOP Winter Online Circuit Series Heads Up event. That is always a blast. And Brent, all the money there is going to be on Nicholas Aztet. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh my God, everything's on Aztet. I mean, that's where my money's going to be. That's where everyone's money's going to be. You're right. Yep. In fact, I wanted to look at that lobby. Maybe I can open it back up.
Open it up. C-Tone says Jeff looks like Bert from Bert and Ernie. All right. Sometimes you get David Duchovny. Sometimes you get Bert.
Bert. I used to be able to do that. I wonder if I could still do the
whatever that was not a
Kermit the Frog here.
Oh, that was actually pretty good.
I can do Kermit. I
did not expect that.
And I used to be able to do Ernie. I need to hear it and then I can do it.
Yeah. Matt About Vegas just did a thumbs up for our favorite host, Jeff and Brent. Wouldn't be the same without them. Way too kind. Thank you very much for that thumbs up. Like that.
All right, there's the Karlenko. I need to add this to my story.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting to do that. JJ Ponderosa says Jeff looks like the guy that tells you that you need a new AC unit when you really just need your filter cleaned. You know what? That's false. Because I don't know anything about any units in any household.
Yeah, you don't have much of a unit in your household. Is that right? Did you, by the way, did you get your window fixed?
No, but we'll work on that before Saturday, Brent. Thank you for inquiring.
Daniel McGrain, if we get to 1,000 likes, can we get a Hanks to twerk on stream?
No, then we're never going to get we're never going to get there.
I don't know what that, I mean, I'll have to Google it and then I can try to do it. I mean, I'm willing to give it a shot. I think Jeff would definitely do it. He's a big twerker.
We're trying to get more likes, not dissuade people.
You ever go out twerking?
No, it's usually not something that guys do. Say.
Why not? Why I don't get it.
I think it's a dance for women.
That seems awfully sexist.
No, I'm not being sexist at all. Actually, I think I'm being respectful.
Who patented the twerk? Is that Miley? Is she the original twerker?
The twerk. No, that's a great question.
I think she was the original twerker, right?
I don't know. Somebody will know in the chat. Somebody will know for sure.
Brent looks like the broker of awkward silences.
That's pretty good, Camille.
I like that.
That's pretty good.
Uncle Ron would definitely do a John Barry. You're right. Yeah, Uncle Ron would for sure do the.
Do more than that.
Twerk. In fact, you know what? If we get to 1,000 likes, I will call Ron. I'll FaceTime him.
Oh yeah, do it live. Yeah.
And we'll have him twerk live in his whitey tighties.
Okay, perfect.
And he'll do it. I'm his agent. So I'll tell him that,
you are Uncle Ron's agent as I pull up Instagram.
He calls me his agent because I
okay, so you
got him on a
agent.
show. Yeah.
Okay, Carlin show. Oh, there are like 3. Do we redo all of it or retweet all of them or reshare?
I don't know. I did all the stories.
Add to your story.
One of my stories is pitch black, so I don't think I did it right.
Well, that's no surprise at all. Add to your story. 12K on the pot on table 1. Add to your story.
Now, chat, have you gone to my Twitter yet to see my fleet? I really would like you to go follow me on Twitter at Buffalo Hanks and watch the fleet. You have to do it from your phone, and you click it. Do you recognize the song? Do you know the song, Jeff?
Yeah. It's well, now I can't think of it because I'm not watching the fleet. But I recognize the song.
Or I guess it's on my Instagram as well. I don't know how this stuff works.
Chop it up on table 1.
You're always the first person to watch my fleet.
Yep. It's good stuff. It's high quality entertainment.
Yeah. What does Uncle Ron do? A male stripper? Well, he used to be a big marketing guy. I don't really know what he does anymore. And we are a long ways from Uncle Ron doing a twerk. And I promise you, I will FaceTime him live. We're going to go live.
Do it live.
We need 1,000 thumbs up, please.
1,000 likes. And Brent, you see how we have 27.2K subscribers? We can get up to 27,300 subscribers, right? That's a very small ask from those of you who have not subscribed.
Yeah, let's go. Subscribe.
John says Mavs are already losing, Jeff. The game just started, John. As Brent would say, relax.
Yeah, just relax, John. And I believe the Danish Sausage pointed out that Drake was up 20 at half.
Oh my! So
just crushing the Salukis.
Brent's Southern Illinois pick out the damn window.
I didn't even pick him. I want to be anti-Drake. I'm not a big Drake fan.
We'll have to check the records on that, sir.
Did I say to Bennett? Did I? No?
You didn't. Somebody in the chat will know.
Yeah, well, I apologize because they're getting buried.
41.
That sounded good. Was that your?
I may or may not be turning on Mavs Rockets, but it's just so I can keep up with the chat, Brent. And like, if the chat is talking about Mavs Rockets, don't I want to be chatting about Mavs Rockets?
Are
we on NBA TV tonight, or what's the deal here? I have League Pass. Don't mean to brag.
Yeah. Have you thought about? Going back to the San Antonio Spurs. Have you thought about maybe a little break desk or interview opportunity?
No. No, I've not.
No, you're done with
You're
it. Right?
stuck with
done
me.
With the NBA?
You're stuck with me.
Well, what if ESPN, they're going to see your
they're going to say, yeah, that's right. And just for people who are unfamiliar with that remark, I was able to perform the role of sideline reporter for the World Series of Poker main event, and coverage on ESPN will air in the next couple months. Sorry, Brent, continue.
You sort of wonder, will they poach you for maybe baseball or the NFL? So could we see you working March Madness for ESPN? Is that possible?
That would be a ways down the road. I
Really?
love poker so much.
Are you just you're not ready for the big time?
Well, what's to say that this isn't the big time, right? It's all about personal preference. I want to have a job I enjoy. 14K in the pot on table 1.
Fair point.
9,500 fired from Negreanu on the turn.
There you go. We got a rump shaker out there on the Jason R.
Rump shaker, yeah.
Watch
Ooh,
the flick. Yeah.
And we got 33K in the middle now.
I'm nervous. Can we just have 5, 6 of clubs one time? You know, just a stone cold cooler. We caught him.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I can't take it. This is the drama.
Yeah, Polk with 37K behind.
All right.
Negreanu check back with the jack of clubs. That is good enough. Did turn the 2 pair.
Had it. I can't believe the money didn't go in on the turn.
Oh, that would have been a beautiful thing. Still a nice pot. So, Brent, as I'm scrolling through, because I always forget what channel NBA TV is, I come across NBC Sports Network, right?
Yeah.
And the title of their programming for the next 1, 2, 3.
Let me guess. Is Poker Central?
Yeah, it's Poker. That's got to tilt you to the moon.
Tilts me to no end. It's been like that for 8 months. I don't get it. It drives me crazy. But yeah, it is Poker After Dark. I think it's airing right now. I tuned in the other night. I watched one of my favorite lineups of all time that put together, and had a blast there. You know what? I also never even realized they air my interviews for those shows. If they're, I guess maybe not all the good ones. Yeah.
No, like it's cut just like any other 1 hour show. Is Negreanu is sitting out. So again, the good interviews, Brent, will make it. It seems your other
there
interviews.
was one with Jennifer Tilly the other night that was great.
Your other interviews may be not quite on the highlight reel. Sometimes on NBC Sports Network, Brent, you also come across maybe the British Poker Open, the Australian Poker Open, or one of the international super high roller bowls, and that'll be Brent and I on the call. All right, so we are a little bit less than 3 hours into this one. Our latest tally at Negreanu up about 30K. That's going to be a little bit more after winning that pot with the ace jack there. His day could be done. Could be. If it is, then Brent and I will chat with him.
I doubt it. Usually he does the ... thing in chat, I think, at the end of a session.
That's true. We would certainly be surprised if it was done. But Brent, overall, I'd say a decent session for Negreanu. How would you qualify it?
Steady. It's just been a steady day. He had that one ridiculous bluff where he just went for it, 3-bet, 7-8 suited, empty the clip, no pair, no draw.
No,
it looks like we are done. Wow, we are done.
Okay,
so another solid read on my end.
Daniel Negreanu to join us. If you have any questions for DNegs, hook us up in the chat. Let us know what you would like to ask.
Daniel, here comes. What is the overall? What did we win? 27,000? Was that the end result?
Looks like it.
Plus the last pot, right?
Yeah. Oh no, I think that 27K is up to the minute. There's Daniel in the waiting room. He is ready to go.
There we go. We got him in here.
And here he is joining the chat right now. He's in the mix. There he is. We'll bring him up on the screen. We welcome Daniel Negreanu back to the mix, to the second half of High Stakes Feud. So Daniel, heard you talking on the Dat Poker podcast. I mean, you kind of set a pace in mind. You're like, hey, if I get one buy-in back per session, and that's kind of what you did today. How are you feeling after getting back into the mix?
Yeah, you start okay, so one of the ways that I think about things typically is like, all right, this is a long-term goal. There's little checkpoints to see whether you're on track or not, whether that's for weight loss or whatever. Like I always believe in setting a big goal and then creating small ones within it. So I looked at, the situation down about 19 buy-ins at the halfway point, realizing, let's say, for example, if we played, 25, 500 hand sessions, if I were to win one buy-in per session, we win. So, obviously it's not going to go like that. That should be one buy-in every time. But we won almost. I think I won 27,000 or something.
Yeah.
So, but it was definitely a roller coaster. 2021, the hope was for run good, and I had some early. I definitely had some early run good, and then, got the aces against kings and it held. But I did lose the one key pot with jacks against 4-5 of spades when he had he turned a pair in flush draw. So that will up my all-in EV number even further. And then, of course, I think I bluffed off close to 2 buy-ins. with a hand where I had 7-8 of diamonds. And in retrospect, I mean, I have nothing, right? So like the bottom of my range, but I think I may have kind of a bad hand to bluff with because, and I'll look at this in the solver because part of the distribution I'm trying to get to fold is like 8s and 7s maybe, like 9s, 8s, 7s. Like if he has that, I'll learn to fold. But I also think he doesn't have a slam dunk call with a queen. He doesn't have a slam dunk call with 10 jack. I have a lot. That card on the turn really smacks my range. It does his a little, but mine more. Then that river card, you know, if I was barreling with ace jack, really nails me. So I thought, okay, well, you can't win if you check, kid. So every once in a while, you know, and listen, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Like everyone here sits, you know, a lot of people think I'm just sitting on my hands, you know? I'm in there, you know, I'm battling. Sometimes I, you know, throw some curve balls, and that one just, he hit it out of the park because, you know, he had the perfect hand to call it. He turned the king and had a jack blocker. So that's probably, I don't even know if it's better. It might be better than ace king, that king jack. I don't know. He had a good hand to call.
Yeah, that was a really fun hand to watch. It was fascinating. The chat erupted like, oh my God, what's he doing? Of course, guys, listen, you know, once in a while you got to empty the clip. You got to run a sick and twisted filthy bluff. He wasn't trying to fold out a king, that's for sure. A queen once in a while, and obviously you nailed it. 9s, 8s, and 7s. Tough when you're blocking those hands, but no doubt about, you know, it made plenty of sense along the way. The word I think to describe this entire session today to kick off 2021 was just steady. It just seemed like you really were rolling in the right direction. You were had control, a lot of momentum. You had the variance going in your direction. The luck was on your side. Holding with aces, obviously, that's a good spot. And the 9 ball on the river when Doug had ace king, the little 2-hour to spark the day, set the tone. Did you put in any work over the holidays to prepare for this week to start up the second half of the match?
Well, to be honest, not as much as I should. I kind of tweeted this out. Hockey's back, and I'm in like this intense hockey league, which, you know, with the same 20 guys since 1996. I mean, we draft 14-year-olds in our league. It's insane. So I've been putting a lot of study into goalie combos, not poker combos. But I also played a tournament on Saturday with some guys in the high stakes community. Private tournament. It was an 11-game mix. And yours truly started off the year 1 for 1. I bigged it. I won my first tournament of the year. And I won't name the names because I don't know if they want people to win, but it was a lot of big names you would expect. And so that felt good. So yeah, I didn't put a ton. I do practice a little bit, just really looking at solves, you know, looking at different situations, different spots. And I'm feeling more and more comfortable with, you know, my sizing choices. They were a little more static today. There wasn't as many. There wasn't as all over the place, but I felt really good about situations I use them. Like one thing he does and I do, this is really weird. I don't know why exactly the solver likes to do this. I think I understand it, but like, so if you play, you punch in solver and you check call the flop on, let's say, 9-8-3, and the turn is an 8, right? So like pairs the middle card. Solver just wants you to bet 10% of pot like every fucking time. If your opponent bet the flop, it's like, just do it. You know, so I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'll do it. You know what I mean? I listen. Solver says, I'm a good student, but he does the same thing. So I'm not giving away information. Like, as you can see, sometimes you see that awkward, like, check call, what the hell is this goofy lead? But it actually, again, it is based in, you know, theory. It's not just randomly like clicking buttons. Everything I'm doing now is based within a framework of theory. And I'm, you know, getting better and better at applying it, I think.
Any noticeable changes you saw from Doug today after taking a week off or so?
Let's see. Well, not today, but, you know, definitely a progression in his game. Like a lot of the stuff that he was doing in the early sessions, like in the first month, he doesn't really do as much as he did. Like there was a constant barrage of, like, you know, he was betting 1.5 on turn and like 3x pot on river, you know, barreling those spots. And then did we just either A, we just ran into a whole bunch of those early, or B, he's made a conscious effort to, I don't know, just for whatever reason, use that strategy less often. Like I don't think we had any that really went like that today. So yeah, no, I think if anything, that's something I noticed. There's a couple other subtle things that I can't share, obviously, because then I'll be like, you know, telling him. But as for me, you know, I feel good. I love playing heads up. This is a lot of fun for me. Like it was brutal to see that spade on the river when I had the jacks. I'm like, come on, baby, hold one time. Then I got aces against, you know, listen, today was, I mean, I want to buy in and I don't feel like I was, you know, like you know, when I say I feel like I was unlucky, I'll say so. I didn't feel unlucky today. I felt like there were spots where I was unlucky, but overall, I made some hands. Like the 4 or 5 spades run out was a little unlucky. There was another one that was really annoying. Just annoying because it's one of those where I called with 7-4 hearts, and the flop was 3-5-6 with the 5-6 of hearts. No big deal, just enough to, with no straight flush draw. I check call, set the trap, turns the queen of hearts and make the flush. Okay, river's a 9 of hearts. And I lose the king jack with the jack and dick all hearts. It's like, come on, bro. But I thought there was one key hand too near the end there. I don't know if you saw. I check raised the flop on king 3-4 with 2 diamonds. He calls. The turn was a 7. I bet big.
Yeah.
He calls river 7 of diamonds. I bet big again. Okay, and he went all in for big. I'm just going to put it this way: I was not bluffing. Okay.
Right.
I
didn't think you were bluffing.
No, I was not bluffing. That was actually a laydown. So take a wild guess. What do you think I had, gents?
Yeah, we talked about that hand a little bit. I thought you might. I don't think you can really fold any flushes there, but maybe you can find small flushes once in a while. Yeah, you probably had aces with the ace of diamonds. I think you could maybe have that hand.
Stick to doing commentary. Aces. I called the big blind and I just had aces with the ace.
Oh wait, never mind. I thought it was a 3-bet pot.
I vote
flush.
I vote flush.
Yeah, so maybe one small flush, or you tripped, or you ran out trips. Obviously.
To Brent's point, he said he couldn't find many bluffs that Doug had there on the river.
Technical part, right? Like, I mean, Doug's obviously good enough to be balanced there.
Yeah.
I just at that point though, like when he calls a check raise in the flop and calls a big bet on the turn, he's not naked then, right? So then you have to ask yourself what hands that get to the river when the board pairs and the diamond gets there include bluffs. Like obviously he doesn't have 5-6 because that made a straight. He doesn't have like, he made the ace-5, just YOLO, fuck it. Well, looking for
that's it, right? It would have to be he could have the ace of diamonds in his hand, and
that ace-5. Yeah, I guess that's the bluff, right? I guess that was supposed to turn into a bluff.
And there's a world in which he could do it with like no, he probably would just call or fold king X. I don't know if he would ever do it on a paired board with king X. That would be a weird.
Generally speaking, if he has a king there, that's not really the type of hand that you want to raise with. For him to be raising there, it should be strong flushes and full houses. Like he shouldn't raise me in that soft spot with just like a 7. Like, oh yeah, I got 6-7. He's not, you should not raise against that. It's just too thin, right? Because you have to beat the midpoint of my calling range or whatever. So, interesting it's an interesting one. I'm just wondering.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I played my hand well, but I don't know. Yeah, the thing is if let's say, for example, that was the only combo of bluffs, right? So that's how you break down the hand, right? If his only combo that he could be bluffing there with was the ace of diamonds and a 5, right? Let's say if that was the only bluff combo, then there's a whole bunch more value combos he has in there.
Yeah.
See, because like he can have king 7, he can have sets, he can have nut flushes, he can have a whole bunch of shit, but he just doesn't have a lot of naked bullshit. Like if he could show me a bluff there, I would be highly impressed. On that side.
We watched that hand carefully, and I mean, when you bet, I think I even said like this is for sure a value bet by Daniel. Maybe he turned a straight with 6-5. That would have made sense. For some reason, I thought it was a 3-bet pot pre, so apologies there. And then I think I gave you credit for maybe folding a small flush, and I think you would take a similar line as you would with 6-5 small flush and somehow have trip 7s in that spot too.
Well, I mean, I had something pretty good, ultimately made a fold. He actually made a fold just right before that. We had some crazy pots. This was another interesting where it came, I think, 8-7-4. I check call, turns at 10. I think the turn goes check call, and then the river's the 4. I check, he overbets pot. He bets 1.5 pot for like 16K or whatever. I ship all in on the river, and he thinks we're getting fold. So it'd be interesting to see, if he made a big lay down there, or if he just had like, some kind of bluff. But because typically, right, when you bet that size, you like over bet in that spot. Like typically, you're going to be like, I'm having big fucking hand or I have nothing. You don't have a lot of middle, like top pair. That's kind of the point of over bets in a way. It's like you're kind of polarizing the range, so you kind of gut the middle, and now you're telling your opponent, listen, I either got air, I missed, or I've gotten beat. So that would have been interesting to see. I wasn't sure about my plan on that hand either. So I'm gonna look at some of these And that's the fun part, like after the session's over, because like I study and I learn, but like at the end of sessions, it's like there's all this new stuff to learn, right? Like what about that hand when I bet the river and he went all in? Like, I don't know. Whole bunch of very interesting pots today. Should make for a good hand review video later. Shouldn't be too much cursing.
I'm going to put in a request right now. Carlin, I know you're in the background there. I think if we could do it on Wednesday in some of these streams to have a couple hands queued up that we could have and run the replay. So that hand that we just went over, that I'd really love to see that hand on replay while we do this portion of the interview, if that's possible.
I don't.
Is that doable?
Yeah, that would be great. That would actually be really great to have the visuals so we can go over some of the key hands.
Yeah,
do that like early in the session and just
I don't know if it's doable. If it is, that'd be awesome. See if we can work
Brent,
that in.
We can do that for sure.
There we go. The voice of
let's
God.
go.
There it is.
Okay,
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I said it right.
Yeah, you did. Good job, Daniel.
Lencho. That
First
you can see it right now.
Yeah.
I can't see it. I screw it up every fucking time.
First time got it. Daniel, finally, just because this was such a hot topic earlier in the chat, I know you've discussed this 1,000 times. I think this will be the last time you need to discuss it, but take us inside your decision to continue past the halfway point in this match.
Right. Number one, can I win? Right. That's key point. Am I too far behind where it's just like, what's the point? Right. And when you look at the standard fluctuation and you look at a bunch of stems or whatever, really 19 buy-ins is just not nearly as much as I thought it was originally. When I factored in, because like here's the thing, like all these people say like, oh, he's beating you for X big blinds per 100. You don't get to count all in EV. That's not beating, right? So I realized like all in EV is not the only stat that measures luck, but it is one that does measure a certain portion purely. So if you take into account the all in EV adjusted number, that's going to be way more likely an accurate, depiction of how many big blinds per 100 you lost, right? Because like, if you played one hand, you flip it, you win. You're not beating me for all those bets. It's like, 50-50, right? So I looked at the all in EV. I can't control that, right? That's like, I don't know, $400,000 worth, 10 buy-ins, like more than half of the deficit right now is all in EV. So I looked at how much I was down, how much I was losing, per 100, and it was about 8 big blinds, something in that neighborhood. And I felt like I felt like the first half I was very unlucky in a lot of cooler spots. I thought like he got way the best of it with the coolers in big spots. So I thought, all right, well, I'm obviously a dog, but if I can just, small goals, like if I can even just win the second half, if I can win the match, let's say, for example, I lost the match by 280K, but he was up like 320K all in EV, right? Let's say it was that close. I'd lose the match, but would feel good about my performance, right? Because that's really what it is. It's not about the money for me. Like a lot of people are like, you fucking sucker. He's reeled you in by bluffing off that last hand, so you played the other 12-5. I was playing anyway, you fool. Because fucking he bluffed one hand, which was actually a good bluff. So stupid, the narratives, it's fun. But like today, it seems like momentum one way. That's because in the early going, I had a lot more hands in here, a lot of what you watch, your eyes play tricks on you because you think you're seeing something. Mm-hmm. You're not seeing because you're not seeing the whole card. You don't know who's outplaying who's making good laydowns, who's making good bluffs, who's getting the better run of cards. Like you guys have no idea. And so ultimately I said before the match started, if I felt like it was a close match at the half point, and if I felt like it was winnable still, I would continue. And in both cases, I come to the determination that it is. And I think even Doug would agree with that, because he's even said, like, he knows, because he plays a lot of heads up, that 19 binds, he's lost like 13 binds in a session. He beat me for 8 one day. Have a couple hot sun runs like that, average, 1 buy-in per session, inch my way up to, close the gap, and hopefully win some flips or get there once in a while when we get it all in. That would be very nice. We can just erase the all-in. You get back to 0 there. Whew, that'd be sweet. He actually texted me, like, he kind of wished, he's almost like rooting to lose in those spots now because it's so far ahead. Yeah. And it kind of does like disturb the narrative of like what's happening in the match, because everyone looks at the dollar amount and think, oh my God, he's crushing them. I'm like, he's up, but he's not up that much when you don't factor in that. And just in general, it's not that many buy-ins. It's just a lot of money because we're playing high stakes.
Well, we're thrilled that you're back, that you're in the mix. We were excited. We missed it even just over this last week, and we'll send you off to some hockey. I see a lot of talk in the chat about Canada's World Juniors team. Okay, it's just I didn't say the results. I just said I saw a lot in the chat.
I have it recorded right now.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go
That was very close. I just said I saw a lot in the chat about it. Whew, that was almost a disaster.
Like self not spoiling it myself.
That was really good. Okay, why don't you go check out that recording?
I will. I'll walk the puppies and then I'll check that. I mean, I think Canada's stacked this year. This might be the best Royal Junior team they've ever had. It's like unbelievably good. Everybody's a first round pick. I'd be shocked if they don't win it all, but we'll see.
Okay, sounds good. We'll see you Wednesday, all right?
All right, boys.
All right, you the man. Thank you very much. There goes Daniel Negreanu here with us every single session after this match. I almost ruined that one.
Yeah, Jesus, man. I mean, that was almost it for you. Holy cow. I've never seen him get that upset in a heartbeat.
I was like, what could you possibly, like, do you hate the oh, it's because you have it recorded.
You know how badly I wanted to ask him about the Bills, but I gotta save my time, Jeff. We got Wednesday.
We got Friday. Yeah, Wednesday.
Friday's gonna be my time to ask how he and Amanda are gonna prepare for the playoff games Saturday morning.
Okay. Sounds good. Brent, sum it up for us. Sum up the day.
Steady. And that I really believed it today. It felt like everything was going the right way for him. He was in control. Nothing ridiculous happened. And it was just steady.
Speaking of ridiculous, Brent will be back on Wednesday. You'll be with Egyptian from the GG squad. You and Patrick Tardif. And then Brent, Amanda, and I will be here on Friday. Thank you all so much for watching. Happy New Year to everybody. We are thrilled that we are back. Thanks to our crew. We got Carlin. We got James overseeing the whole operation. Eric running the replays. Jeff, Patrick, and Alex with stats, with chat modding. They do it all. All right. We'll see you Wednesday on High Stakes Feud.